You may be 33 degree, but you can't see me. A bunch of Masons sell out on your TV. Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Drake, Lil Weezy, Shakira, Kevin Hart, and Jim Carrey, Taylor Swift, Madonna, Halle Berry, Donald Trump, and Katy Perry. I'm all until I'm buried. Now I'm fuming, they not human, I'm disputing and I'm shooting, cause they mutants causing mass confusion. They think we stupid and I think they all crooked, so I'm heavily recruiting a whole army and I'm introducing a solution. Call it the new trend, make it cool to you and all your friends. Following, I'll point the way until the end. Till the end, boys to men. It's so hot.
23 verse 4, it says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me.
It's all a mind game with your mind frame. It's a sad day when the only leaders we got is Steph Curry and LeBron James. You kidding me? We need Malcolm X and Huey P. What we get is comedy, tragedy. When we see so many killed in our community, it's a black eye beyond belief. Good grief. Killed in our community. Good grief. So many scumbags in the club, it's kinda scary. Johnny Depp, Jennifer Lopez, Mariah Carey, Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and Tyler Perry. I swear these devils never sleep. It's kinda sad, so I start to weep. And I grab my bag before I set out to leave. I don't mean to preach, I'm just telling you like was told to me. We can never achieve if we don't believe in each other. No more greed, humans can succeed. This I guarantee. This I guarantee. But until then, it's gonna be ammo versus every celebrity. Ammo versus every celebrity.
King Kong, I got you. Oh man. Thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me. Thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me.
R.I.P.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Hey Tavia, how you doing, beautiful? Yeah, a couple updates for you guys who care. No one cares? Okay. But for the people who do care, the one or two who do, my chair broke. You guys remember my squeaky chair? I had a buddy who worked at squeakychairs.com. They went out of business. Their chairs kept breaking. You believe that? So one day I went to sit down on my chair, my squeaky chair, well, it was last week, and it exploded, you guys. Just handlebars flying, screws flying out, and I was just like, what? You know? You guys know I packed that huge, you know, all about that bass, that dumper. You guys know. Anyways, you don't care? Okay. But anyways, guys, instead of explaining everything that I've explained before in other live streams, I wanted to go back in time with you folks live. I'm going to be here with you. Don't think this is someone's fooling you, tricking you. I want to, because you guys, the real ones, will know. You know, there's people from live streams from what, 7 years ago, or however long ago we've been doing it, and you'll see them in some of these old clips we look at. But tonight we're going to talk about many different mysteries. And as far as Tellez and Donald Marshall, I actually got on Facebook about a week ago, a couple days ago, maybe a week ago, and it actually said Tellez was online, and his name is like Tellez now or something. I don't know. So shout out to him. Apparently he hates me. Every time I name him in a video, he changes his name. So you do the math. But anyways, guys, we're just out here trying to, you know, looking for the truth, and sadly, you know, some people get hurt when you you know, are doing that because it doesn't align with their. But we're not, you know, we're not aligned with nobody. We're not out here like, hey, well, this makes so-and-so looks good, so let's say that's true. We're one goal, the truth. The people deserve the truth. And I'll keep fighting, you know, until you get it, all of you. But we're going to talk about Healing Og. Like I said, I think he's okay. He was online. I don't know if Donald Marshall is even, you know, still with us. You know, I don't know. Isn't he like in his 50s or something now, guys? So we'll go check for you great folks before we get into the video. This will be the, you know, give you guys the newest update. So I'm just going to put, is Donald Marshall still alive? Question mark. Let's see what Googly says. And yeah, it doesn't even recognize the Canadian. Well, I think this guy's Canadian too. But the cloning center guy. Okay, well that's not good. I thought the Donald Marshall, the cloning center guy, he was doing it all for free. This says it. There's a book for sale on Amazon. So let's go see what that's all about. Okay, well that's weird. Isn't that weird, guys? Let's get. I'm gonna print this to you guys, but this is very weird. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how can it be free? Or, you know, it says Kindle edition 000, as in $0. But look, the paperback, I guess, you know, you get it printed out. He prints it out on his printer. Is selling for $6. That does not sound like someone who is just all about exposing the Illuminati like us. We don't make any money off it. So let me show you guys. You don't think I'm full of it. So this is cool right here. You're going to see this, and I actually respect that because I was like, wow, okay, there's a book on Amazon by this fella, and it's $0.00. So that's actually cool. Free book, right? So I'll show you guys in a second because we don't know. You know, I don't follow him on Twitter or nothing like that. He started being racist and talking about my dead family, so I blocked him, I think. I don't know if I blocked him or not, but I just stopped replying. So, okay, here's the part that's tripping me out, guys. Look. Wait a minute. That's not free. I thought he was just out here trying to get the... Wait a minute. So if he's trying to make money off of this whole little scheme, I see. Okay, so when our channel was monetized and we were actually making money from YouTube, he was... Okay, he was jealous. I get it now. Because he could never do what we did, make money off of our talents. Okay, and this is no talent. I thought this was he was a whistleblower for. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys these screenshots, and then we're going to watch this video. Hey, what up, Z-Bell? And then Tavia says, "Bless it, LOL. People don't like it when you tell the truth at times." Yeah, Tavia, it's hard to stand. In my truth, some people, they're like, cross off, that ain't the truth. Hey man, you do you, but I like the people who, it goes a year, 6 months, a month, a day, whatever happens, people realize, because I've had people come in and tell me that's what they like about me. They'll go and they'll realize that even though, maybe they didn't want to hear what I was saying at the time, that I wasn't lying to them, I was giving them the truth. And they've come back later, and they're like, wow, man, I really appreciate you telling us the truth, even when they, hated me for it. So it's cool, but this is, my truth, just like you guys have your truth. And I was accused of, by this guy right here, of torturing him or whatever. I don't know. I didn't read what he said about me. Like I said, I stopped following him, but he started harassing me. But... I was accused of all this crazy stuff of this guy, and then all his sycophants, his followers, came at me and just started harassing me, okay? And if you guys know, there for, when we were monetized for, a year. But other than that, I make all these videos for free. This is, this is a passion project. Like I said, I'm trying to get the truth because I think the people deserve it. So I don't think it's very nice or fair when someone... This guy obviously is out here trying to make money off of his tall tales or whatever, So I just want to show you guys this is not free. So that's what it's all about. And I didn't know what it was all about because you have people like Jesse Spots and other people. They're like, he flips out on him. Marshmallow flips out on him. And they're like, I don't get along with him. But, man, I think his story is legit. And I'd be like, what are you talking about? Why would you think his story is legit if you're out here risking your whole freedom, your safety to try to get his story out, and then he flips out on you on your channel? No, dude. Me thinks something is amiss in Marshmallow Land. So that's all I was trying to point out there. But hey, what up, beautiful Z-Bell? Oh, thank you. You're so nice. Oh, I'm honored to have you, Z-Bell. We're not worthy. You and beautiful Tega. All right, guys. So let me show you these screenshots. Okay, so this is that guy from Canada. The other one, Donald Marshall, the one who's all these fantastical tales. This says about the author. This page is written in support and on behalf of Donald Marshall. Donald Marshall is a whistleblower, allegedly, he claims, who has exposed the highest level Illuminati secrets and knowledge to the world, for which the most relevant. Well, first off, going back to the, what was that guy's name? Johnny Garcia, or whatever his name, the guy who just came out, the pro boxer. And other people have talked about Bohemian Grove and other places they meet. So the first thing you notice, if you have read anything from this Donald Marshall fellow, this one right here, not the other guy, is the first thing he says is, they don't use the Bohemian Grove anymore. It's all the cloning centers. So that's his first flaw in his story, is everyone still talking about Bohemian Grove. No one ever, except for Marshmallow and his sycophants, talk about there being a meetup at the cloning. No, dude. It's fantastical, and as you can see, look, as I was looking at this, like I said, I can respect the $0. Cool, man. Okay, so you're giving it away free? Look at this. Which is the Kindle edition. That's just like on your computer. That's not real. They can take that away anytime they want. But the real, to actually have the physical copy, this guy, or whoever's on his behalf, which he literally came into our chat before and told us, my book's on Amazon or something. And people in the chat, who was that? What was his name, Roberto or something? Some guy called him out in here and was like, hey man, what? I thought you were doing it for free. How come? I thought you were just trying to expose your money. How come you're trying to make money off it now? Let's just say he quickly left the chat after that. So, okay, for the paperback edition, I guess he printed it out, or someone, that one guy printed it out for him, Lawrence. Get an actual copy signed by Lawrence. Okay. Anyways, look, guys, look at this. $6 he wants for his fantastical tales he has no proof of. Okay. So I just want to preface that, let you guys know I'm going to keep it 100 with you at the detriment of the channel, the detriment of my own safety. I don't care, okay? That's how deeply I believe in the truth, and I will fight for the truth. And if you've been a subscriber or familiar with this channel for any amount of time, you know that to be the case, okay? Integrity means more than any money you can make, okay? The only thing more important than your integrity is the folks that you meet along the way. Those are the more important. Your audience, though, you guys, more important than trump anything, okay? So that's what I think. Oh yeah, Tavia. Tavia says haters gonna hate. Oh yeah, it's sad, man. And but check this video out. It's a good little minute, and it's a whole synopsis. I got my notes together, guys. I was gathering video assets all over the place to give you guys, like I told you guys, the 100% truth. Sadly, we've been reported falsely many times. So out of a precaution, I took this video down from the channel because I thought you-know-who was going to try to, falsely report me again. So anyways, this is the channel. This is the video. I'm going to show you guys some more. Please let me know what you think, Z-Bell, Tavia, everyone out there. I really appreciate the support. And if you want to help the channel, I could use it now. I owe, $69.99 to Adobe because my programs, I didn't have enough to pay for them, guys. But just, okay, you don't care? Anyways, guys, check this video out. It's very, very serious topic because a lot of people put a lot of trust and faith into certain people talking about certain subjects. I've heard so many times about this Marshmallow guy, like, nobody else talks about it. Nobody else will even mention it. I spent years talking about it. So much that the dude himself, Donald Marshall, came into my chat. But guess what? Like I said, I didn't know he was trying to monetize it, make money off it. He got mad jelly of us, and he falsely reported my channel, and he's talked about my dead family members, my wife, my son. All right? He talked very greasy about them, slimy. All right? It's just effed up, okay? I'm just out here looking for the truth. I didn't mean to, hurt Pollyanna's feelings, who was out here. You know what I'm saying? So, you let me know, all right, if it's too far or not. But check this video out, and we'll be back for more. Right after this, I've got a PacLives Mysteries video that I took down so long ago, but it was so good. I think it was such good quality. I took so long to make it. Literally, I don't usually take a week to make a video, but I took a week to make this one, and it's about a Janet Jackson clone, Bigfoot. I think that's the one. It might be about. It's called Supernatural Hitler, and it shows how Hitler was deep into the occult and certain things. So you guys check that out. I'll show you those videos later. But right now, check this one out. This video is called Healing Og, Donald Marshall, and the Celebrity Cloning Centers. So this is everything we've gathered, okay? And I just want to let you know that you may say, well, PacLives, you're biased this way or that. You damn right I'm biased. I'm biased towards getting the truth, okay? That's my bias. And I'll let you guys know that, like I told you, when this dude flipped out on me, he got jealous of me and the channel, whatever it was, okay? He had to change his diaper because his baby had a boo-boo, okay? Once he flipped out and did that, it made it so easy to tell who's telling the truth and who's not telling the truth, okay? Because you go back and look, okay? Phil Schneider, okay? Never. People would ask him ridiculous questions about aliens and everything else under the sun over and over and over again. Phil Schneider never once flipped out on anyone. Never once made a bunch of enemies at one of his lectures like Marshmallow does every day on the internet, okay? Bob Lazar never held personal grudges, got jealous of people trying to share his story. Okay, so that will let you know. That's what makes it easy to figure out who's real and who's not. All right? The dude's trying to monetize his story. It's sad, but I'll let you know. He drugged Og Tellez, a.k.a. Healing Og, his name through the mud. And all Og Tellez ever did was stand up to bat for that Donald Marshmallow dude. So much so that after Marshmallow was in here talking bad about Og Tellez, literally I went on Og Tellez' channel. He must not have seen it. I don't know. But he was still defending Donald Marshmallow. After Donald Marshmallow said Og Tellez was a fraud and he was lying and he didn't know what he was talking, blah, blah, blah. So I went to Og and I told him, hey, man, because he's my buddy. I thought he was my friend. He was. Who knows? Hopefully he still is. But I said, hey, man, you need to stop defending Marshmallow, okay? Because all he's doing making yourself look bad, okay? I literally have him on live streams and other videos. He's like, and it's because he's jealous of Og Tellez. Og Tellez goes live, he gets 1,000 people in there. Do you know what Marshmallow would do if he could get 1,000 people in? He's over there in Aldo's live stream barely getting 20, 30 people. Maybe 100 if he's lucky. No, okay? And I'm jealous of Og Tellez too. But that goes to tell you, Og Tellez got some kind of divine spark. There's something special about him, okay? People can do that, all right? So I'm not out here like Marshmallow. I don't like him. I'm jealous. He gets more viewers than me. No. How do I do that, Og? Can you teach me? You know what I'm saying? That's how you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be a jealous little baby and be like, well, I'm mad because people like him more. Grow up, dude. I thought they were holding people in the cloning center. I thought they were held captive. Nobody's being held nothing. This dude out here with personal grudges. If people were really in danger, like he claims, and they're really in cages, he wouldn't be holding little grudges against YouTubers he never met in real life. Okay? He would be telling everyone, no, they're in the cages. We got to get them out of the cage. Just similar to that Ryan Garcia. Did you see him? I really think they showed him something. Because he was like, man, no, they're... Okay, that's how you would be. You would be like, oh, that PacLives thinks he's more popular than me. I'm going to fake report a deal. So you did it to yourself, Marshmallow. I'm acting like I'm talking bad about you. Telling the truth and you don't like it. Okay? Like I said, I'll pay for it. Come take a real professional polygraph test. 2 of them. because we know you're going to fail the first one. And you're like, I was nervous. I had an 8. Make up some excuse. So we'll do it again. Anyways, he refuses and he won't, so that's hilarious. But check this out, guys. I love you. We'll be right back. Yeah, this is from a live stream, guys. Much love.
This program is about paranormal mysteries. Some of the themes may not be suitable for younger audiences. Parental discretion is advised. Whenever possible, actual news clips and eyewitness accounts are used. The opinions expressed and comments of viewers are for educational and entertainment purposes only. No offense is intended. Proceed at your own risk.
Alrighty, mic check 1, 2, 3. I hope you can hear me out there in internet land. This is PacLives back at you with another live one. Yeah, anyways, how you doing, guys? Please don't worry if you were in the chat or you're leaving a comment. We do that at the end of the show now. We got in a lot of trouble with some trolls that were reporting the channel, false positives, you know. So anyways, we're just trying to, make it right. Anyways, tonight I want to talk to you guys about a subject I get asked about a lot. I'd say back, if years past, I'd say once or twice, 3 times, sometimes a day, someone talks about it or mentions it to me. But now I'd say it's about once a week or so, you know. So I guess the fervor has died down. I'm going to try to come at this with all love. You guys know it's all love and respect. I love you guys so much. But tonight I wanted to watch with you. I'm going to show you guys a little, well, pretty much all of a live stream that I just put back on the channel. And yeah, I believe it's called Donald Marshall New Info. And it's the most viewed live stream we got on the channel, and it's got over 30,000 views. So anyways, I just put that back on the channel. The whole video is available on the channel if you want to watch it at your leisure. But I wanted to let you guys know that I sped up the video a little bit, like 1.75. So it was weird when I sped up the video on YouTube. I sounded just like I normally sound, but it was just real quick. I was just doing real quick, you know. I sped it up in my editing program, and I got a chipmunk voice. So this live stream, I think I have a chipmunk voice, a little bit of a chipmunk twang, but you'll get the gist of it. Donald Marshall actually comes in, and back then YouTube, tells you how long ago it was. Back then on YouTube, they didn't leave the chat up. You guys know how after the chat's over, the live chat, the stream's over, you can go back and watch the stream, and the live chat pops up, you know. Well, back then it didn't do that, so that's where I got the big idea for reading every comment, because the chat wasn't around and it wasn't saved. So blah blah blah. I would read out all the comments. Donald Marshall comes in, I read his comments. But I wanted to make a few points because when I was putting this up today, I obviously rewatched it, and I wanted to let you guys know that right around before this time, actually, this live stream is kind of when a lot of ish hit the fan for me. And you got to realize that I'm just a dude with a YouTube page who's looking for the truth. So the truth is, I never wanted to throw either one of those guys, anybody, under the bus. But looking into now, I can tell you guys, Raymond Noodle Gangers, the subscribers, I can tell you guys the truth is, there was already some kind of rift or beef between Donald Marshall and Og Tellez that I have no idea about. I didn't know anything about. I don't know if it's still on the channel, but I had a video on my channel that said, "Why does Donald Marshall dislike Og Tellez?" or something like that, because people come in here and ask me, "Hey, why does..." So there's some kind of rift between them. I was caught in the middle of it, and people literally in this live stream we're going to watch together, there's a subscriber, a lady comes in and says, "Why'd you turn on Og just because Donald Marshall told you to?" And I tried to explain to her that, I'm not Team Og or Team Donald Marshall, even though Donald Marshall was coming into my live streams every night, uninvited. I wasn't either. I tell literally, you'll see in the live stream, I say I'm on the truth. I want the truth side, Team Truth. That's all I care about. And sadly, at the time I said, and I don't give a S word whose feelings it hurts. And the truth is, I do care whose feelings it hurts, because we're not out here to hurt feelings. And I firmly believe if you do it right, you don't have to hurt anyone's feelings. Okay? The people who don't do it right are the sloppy, lazy ones. And I firmly believe you put enough effort in anything, you can do it right. So, anyways, guys, I was watching this live stream, and Donald Marshall comes in, and I believe another former subscriber, I don't know, a mod maybe, I believe it was a lady, come in and mention that Og Tellez had tagged me, Donald Marshall, and another person who come into the live streams all the time in a post. And long story short, guys, yeah, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't on either one of those guys' team. Personally, to be honest with you, they should be on Team PacLives, because Team PacLives is the truth. So that's, if we were having teams, they should have both, I'm just telling you the truth in my opinion. I could be wrong. You guys tell me what you think, but I'll read your comments later. But in my opinion, okay, all this was convalescing on my channel. So who should be the guy? Okay, they anointed me with their drama. They brought me into their drama. So I'm just telling you, rationally, I should have been the head of the pyramid, if you know what I'm saying, of this group, this truth movement. And there for a little while I was. We're still, about the truth and everything. But I'm talking about before this live stream, literally before this live stream we're going to watch together, we had, I would say, 95% of everybody, at least that I know of on YouTube and in the paranormal circles, we had unity with them. It was unbelievable. You would not believe it. Everyone. So I think this live stream, Og Tellez tagged me, and Donald Marshall and someone else. And, the truth is, maybe, I rubbed Og the wrong way, and I definitely apologize for that. But, I explained in the live stream we're going to watch together that we were just inviting Og Tellez to the live stream, over and over. So he took that as some kind of slide or something. I don't know what I guess he thought we were clout chasing. But, I just respected Og Tellez because he was so smart. I would, truth be told, the PacLives channel has way more clout than Og Tellez. So if anything, I'm giving clout, guys. I'm not chasing anyone for. Do you understand? So this is just my point of view. So I just want to let you guys know that. All right, so we're going to cover a couple things before we get into this video. The first one was if you can go back and you remember, because a lot of those live streams were flagged and taken down by certain people. We're not going to get into that right now, but the ones that are left, or the old school subscribers, know that when all these people were convalescing to the channel, we were getting almost 1 million views a month, maybe more. I don't know. I'm not some math nerd. I wasn't in the numbers. Hey, we did better this month. Ooh. But when I did look, I noticed we were getting at least 500,000 views every month. Okay, they were all convalescing to me, and you go ask anybody. A dude, actually, I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he likes me or not, but I definitely apologize to him because some bad stuff happened with him that I regret, because you don't want anyone to hate you, you know. But a dude, like I said, he probably doesn't care for me now, but a dude literally super chatted the channel $100 one time and said, "Blessed be the peacemakers," about your boy. Okay, so I just want you guys to know going into it, heads up, this dude who's got this channel, okay, about paranormal stuff. Then you got Donald Marshall coming to it. I got Tellez commenting on it. Like I said, they're all convalescing on my channel. So yes, I'm not gonna lie, I got a big head there for a couple, you know, especially when I had Juicy J. I had a big head. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I didn't mean to, you know, be any way to anybody. But, you know, that's just, I never had that, you know, a super hot girlfriend, you know, internet web page, YouTube page, whatever it is, you know, going viral every other night, you know, because you guys saw during that time we got videos with 1 million views, you know, all over the place. But I just want to let you guys know going in, because I'm going to try to handle this as level-headedly as I can, because I love you so much and you deserve that. But I was constantly in the beginning trying to be a peacemaker, and I know where I really effed up. It was engaging, you know, in confrontation or flipping out, cussing around or doing whatever, cussing people out. I guess maybe they thought I wasn't, maybe, but maybe they thought I was. Maybe who knows? But you know, that's not what you know, I was sent here for. So before you know, judge me for those, I just want you to know that I was known as the peacemaker in this whole deal. And when we did have the 90 to 95% unity of everybody, we're talking about everybody you can think of on YouTube that's ever made a cloning, talked about it. All right, they were all on board. Okay, so anyways, we almost had complete unity. So, like I said, in the live stream we're going to watch, I'm going to show you guys a clip. It's from 2018 about Donald Marshall was in the live stream, and a few other people. I think Phil Chupa was in there too. But anyways, in the live stream, I saw a tweet that I was tagged in, and Healing Og basically claimed, or not, he claimed I was harassing celebrities. I think me, Donald Marshall, and someone else were harassing celebrities. But you know, his bunch of followers came in here and saying that I turned on him, and you know, like I said, all I remember is asking him to join the live stream and come talk to us. So if you interpret that as turning on a guy, then, you know, sorry, I guess, you know. But that's all, you know. Anyways, Og also said that me, and yeah, that person tagged me, Donald Marshall, and that other person. So we had Donald Marshall in the live stream, and you're going to see, okay, I read out all of his comments, and the live stream is back up on the channel if you want to watch it yourself. It's called Donald Marshall New Info. So, anyways, Donald was in here, and he was very frank, and Donald Marshall claimed that Og was a fraud, and he was lying, and he's never seen him at the cloning center. So, long story short, there was all these shots being fired and this and that. People were, you know, I guess trying to get me to pick a side or whatever. I was firmly on PacLives' truth side, okay, the whole time. You guys who were subscribed or know about me know. So I don't have to explain to you guys about, you know, anyone who may be new. But so at this time, before he had tagged me, because I'm learning about him tagging me on Twitter and being mad at me, Healing Og at this time, while I was live, okay? So as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, okay, and I never said any Og was a fraud or anything like that. I read out Donald Marshall's comments. So, like I said, they didn't leave the chat up back then. So that was my way of preserving it, or, you know, letting everyone know who was there, what was said, was me reading them out. All right, so you'll see that. And in this one, Donald Marshall tells some guy that he's going to be working for him in the salt mine, whatever that means. So if you see me, I crack up and laugh about it, because this is not the first time Donald Marshall had said that to someone. And it's very, you make of it what you will. I just thought I'd mention that. Anyways, in the stream, there was talk of certain people coming in that were allegedly, okay, Healing Og spies, okay? They were like coming in to pretend like they were cool with us or whatever, may have you, allegedly, and then go and report back to Og. This is what Donald Marshall told me, okay? So I was like, he tells me this, that this is a Og Telly spy or healing Og spy. You can see me in the chat. I make a, like a stink face. I'm like, what? And I go, only, this is, like I said, I was reacting to it live, first time, hot take, because if I would have been thinking, I would have, reacted better and definitely not tried to say anything bad about either one of the guys, because that's what they wanted me to do. They're trying to pit me against. Anyways, all I want you guys to know is someone was basically making that claim that Og Tellez, or no, Donald Marshall claimed that Og Tellez was sending trolls in, and I say to Donald Marshall in the live stream, you're gonna see here pretty soon. I tell him that if that's true, that's effed up, and only what do I say? Something about only a fraud would send trolls at someone's channel. And the reason I'm telling you this is because Donald Marshall agreed with me, okay? And you guys know how many trolls he sent at my channel. So, like I said, I'm not on either side. I'm here to tell you the truth, and this is just my take away from it. We're going to watch the live stream. You let me know. You comment. I'll read your comments. But anyways, the long story short, and like, people were saying, I turned on Og, I threw Og under the bus or whatever. But I just want it to be known that, I guess that's how they felt, which is, that's all you got. I'm not going to tell you not to, feel how you feel. But I want you to know from my point of view that me and Og have had many words, many messages, okay, in the past. And one time I did. I was very, coarse with him, rude, you might even say. And I think I was like half drunk or something. But it was on Facebook, and it was only me and Og healing Og. All right, I didn't do it. That, like I told you guys, that was my mistake. Arguing with anybody, Donald Marshall, healing anybody, or saying anything bad that I didn't know was the truth in the live stream. And I, learned from that. We moved on from that. But that still doesn't mean I can't. This is my live stream. I can feel however I want, But on that same token, anyways, long story short, the result of you'll see, this is the start of it, because like I said, we had almost complete unity at this time. The ending result is so much infighting you wouldn't believe it, okay? And I got some videos, we'll probably watch those on the channel pretty soon. Maybe if you guys are interested enough, if we get, like 100 likes or something crazy on this one, we'll check that out together. But it's about, all my memories at the cloning center, and and I tell you that I was told, my memories, okay, like I told you, I'm not out here like, they're the truth, it's like some people on Twitter claiming everything they say is the truth, or they're real, or when it's just a memory of a dream. It's not real, buddy. But anyways, we're not out here, claiming this or that, but like I was told in my memories, so-and-so, if you know the channel enough, you know who I'm talking about, so-and-so, certain people, okay, they're what's called, what are they called? Misinformation. Is that what they are? Misinformation or disinformation agents. And you guys know, if you don't know it, one of those operatives, whatever you want to call them, they will give you a lot of truth, okay? And they're given at least half of everything they talk about is true, rooted in truth. Which you go look at anything Donald Marshall and Og Tellez have talked about, the technology is real. Okay, so I'm not saying they're this or that. I'm telling you to do your own judgments and tell me in the comments what you think. We're gonna watch this live stream, but the result of all this BS that was brought to me, okay, is constant chaos, constant infighting, but most importantly and saddest of all, no progress whatsoever. So people out there, like I'll make a video telling people my personal feelings on Donald Marshall, and you'll have some, sweet old lady in Ohio or someone like, but you're wrong, dear. This is America, and I want you to have but I want to let you guys, the sweet old lady and all them know that, the all I can do is bring you what we found out, you know, and I'm trying to do it in the most respectful way that I can. But you know, my tactics aren't always right 100% of the time, and I've definitely paid gravely. The channel has paid gravely. So, like I said, that's what we're going to cover. This all in the stream we're going to watch. And another thing is, I was one time. You guys know, anybody who's got a dead family members know. You know, you probably definitely don't tell anyone on the internet. But if somebody does find out, you know that it's very hurtful when someone talks derogatively about one of your past relatives, your wife or your son or something, right? So, you know, one of these guys we're talking about literally came into my live stream, and of course, you know, I was suckered into it, and I flipped out, and they reported me, so it's no longer around. But I want to let you guys know that, you know, only God can judge me, and I really apologize to all the sweet people, the sweet old ladies, all the good guys, the great ladies, everyone out there. That's all I can do, you know, is apologize. But you know, it is what it is. From my point of view, you know, they definitely try to take the channel off YouTube, these certain factions. So I just want to let you guys know, you're going to see, this was in, what was it, almost 4 years ago exactly to the day. It's this live stream happened that we're going to watch together. So it's been sped up a little bit because, you know, I was a little long-winded back then. I didn't, but here it is. Here's the stream right here, a screenshot of it. So that was on March 18th, 2018. Like I said, almost 4 years ago exactly. And that's got over 30K views, so thank you so much. Over 200 likes. So I really appreciate that, guys and gals. Like I told you, we're on the Team Truth over here. And if either one of those guys are your boy, or anyone else I mentioned, Phil Chupa, or anyone, let me know. And, you know, I'll definitely try to spare your feelings when I give you my you know, truth bombs that I'll be dropping. Atomic bombs. They be exploding whole, you know. Anyways, guys, I love you so much. Check this live stream out. It is from almost 4 years ago today. Donald Marshall comes in. We talked to him for a little while. And what else do we talk about? Oh, yeah, Donald Marshall and someone in the stream mentions how Tellez tagged me. Donald Marshall and someone else tagged us on Twitter. I guess he was upset with us, so, you know. I love you guys so much, and yeah, you know, like I said, as far as I knew for the longest time, you know, as far as I know, me and Og are cool. That's my homie, but, you know, who knows what's going on with him. I know he had some health problems, so I haven't talked to him in a long time. I figured, you know, if he was mad at me, I'm probably the last guy he wants to talk to, you know. You ever, you know, not on the greatest terms with somebody, and then, you know, something happens, and you're like, hey, man, hey, sorry to hear about, you know, you're like, you know, I mean, kind of a little bit, you're like, well, that's kind of decent of him. But a little bit, you're like, you know, I don't want to talk to you. You know, I don't like. So that's just what my point of view is with healing Og. I feel like he'll, you know, maybe he has. I don't ever check my Facebook. But I just feel like he'll, you know, get a hold of me if he wants to ever. But, and I don't want to, you know, because I, like I said, obviously, if you got people coming in that are his subscribers telling me, why'd you turn on Og? Why'd you throw Og under the bus or whatever they said? That's not good. So that's all I'm assuming, that Og was mad at me at this time. You guys be the judge. Let me know what you think. I really appreciate you being here. Stay here, comment, and this one's the original was about an hour and 10 minutes, the live stream, and I sped it up so it's a little over 30 minutes. So I hope the channel. Look at boys. Him with that good little boys. Yes, it is. Him with that good little boys. Okay, guys, I apologize for that. I thought my intranet went out. That was weird. Straight up weird. Back, and if there's any part that pixelates too much or goes out, and you're like, you know, you're cursing the PacLives tech team, which is me. I apologize so much, but like I told you, the full live stream is available on the channel. Watch at your leisure. It's about an hour long. This version is only about a little over 30 minutes long. It might be 40 minutes. So I hope you enjoy this. Please watch, leave comments, let me know what you think, and we'll be back. I'll be back to read some comments before we head out. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. And I know I don't say it enough, but I usually do it before or after the stream. But let me just say, Lord, please watch over us and protect us in our time of need. I want to thank you for everything, all your grace, uh, just like it seems like I've seen miracles happen lately. You know, you guys ever have a dream come true and it just feels like a miracle, and then you realize you took certain steps, and a dream without the steps to make it a reality is just a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? But a dream with the steps to make it a reality, that's that's what do you call it? That's destiny. So maybe they'll quote me one day, guys. Who knows? This this young whippersnapper out in Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Okay, I love you guys. It keeps going in and out. That's why I'm kind of trying to uh, make sure it evens out before we watch this video with you. Okay, it looks like it's all right. I love you guys so much. Watch this live stream or don't. It's up to you, man. But Donald Marshall comes into this one. This is from almost 4 years ago exactly. All right. Much love, guys. We'll be back. I'll be watching this with you. It's got a little bit of a chipmunk voice because I sped it up. Okay, so I don't want it to be what is this? And if you're you're like, oh, well, I really would like to watch this without the chipmunk voice, or I want to see all of it in its whole entirety. I can come into chat during the video, and I'll put the or after the stream or something because it's really messing up. So every time I come into chat, it messes up even more. But whenever, if it's in the comments or it's in the live stream, I'll put the link to this original video so you guys can go watch it at your leisure. This is a condensed, sped up version. I love you so much. I got a good ending tag, guys, for my PacLives mystery shows. I'm going to leave you with it before we watch this. If it ever comes back. Jeez, it keeps going red and dying. I'm so sorry, guys. Come on, bro. I gotta make sure my phone. Okay, my phone's running like 27 applications. I think that messes with your internet. So who knows, man. Anyways, remember, if you're seeing this broadcast, it's not too late. And it died. Why is it dying? Alright, guys, I gotta say that again. I think it cut me off. Remember, if you're seeing this broadcast, it's not too late. Here's a video. Here's a live stream. I hope you like it.
How's it going, guys? Thanks for joining me for another live stream. Appreciate that.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
Lord, watch over us and protect us in our time of need. Thank you. Yeah, so thank you for joining me again. Is anybody here? Anybody here, bro? Okay, that's terrible. As soon as I logged on, I was pushing my hair back, and now that's the screenshot it took. Wow, thanks a lot, YouTube. You sons of daddy sons of... What's up, guys? I'm in the chat right now. Hey, what's up, Truth for the Win? EEL Carolina. I'll just call you Carolina. He says, what I miss? Nothing, man. Just came back on air, baby. Just now we had Donald Marshall in earlier, guys. I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, that was pretty fun. We had him in earlier. He's slow kicking Curry, apparently. EEL Carolina says, gonna start getting stuffy in here soon. How you guys doing? Did you guys eat supper yet? Yeah, so I made the Kardashian one earlier, and I didn't want to make that one because I hate talking about them, to be honest with you, but I did it, so. All right, I guess I could share this, huh? Tag Donald Marshall, see if he's around. All right, anyways, I forgot what the hell this was even titled, guys. But anyways, today we're going to go over the new information we've got from Donald Marshall. If anyone wants to talk about it, we've gotten... he's talked about, well, who was it? Logan Paul, Dave Chappelle, all kinds, guys. Yeah, so let me share this bad boy right here. Okay, I think it just went black, guys. I don't know what just happened. You see me? The fuck is going on? Did it just go black for you guys too? Donald Marshall posted a picture of his curry. Can't let me make sure it's dead, boy. Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for using the worst screenshot you could possibly get at me. Okay. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. Alright, anyways, oh, okay, thanks, Carolina. Hey, Donald Marshall's here. Holy shit. Hey, buddy, what you doing, man? He says Donald Marshall's new info, question mark. Yeah, we're just gonna go over what that, Canadian guy Donald Marshall told us, dude, so calm down. Yeah, I know, but he's talked about Logan Paul, Dave Chappelle, and like I said, we'll just talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. But Donald Marshall, the man himself's here. Hey, what's up, Charlie? Evil Sis Blue's in the house. Sis Blue, where's your little sister, Baby Blue? Where's she at? She not in the house? She wasn't allowed to leave? Yeah, thanks for being here, Donald Marshall, buddy. Yeah, Sis Blue says hi. Charlie Evil says hi, everybody. I think she's from Britain. I think Charlie Evil's a Britain. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, what's up, Charlie? Charlie Evil. Donald Marshall says, hey, you're clickbaiting hard. Yeah, dude, I'm bragging. Yeah, we've had you in here a lot. Yeah, so what? I could brag about it. Hey, holy crap, Baby Blue's here. Well, that's not right. The mom's not a mod and the baby's a mod. That's not right, is it? I don't think that's very good at all. So we're going to fix that. Cool. I knew Baby Blue was right behind. Did they finally let you go, Baby Blue? They let you go hang out? And parents, man. Parents just don't understand, man. No. Eel Carolina says, hey, Charlie. Hey, sis. Yeah, and Baby Blue's here, too. And Donald Marshall. Charlie says, nope, I'm American. Cool. Coco Witt. Hey, Coco Witt's here. What's up, Coco Witt? Carolina says, when's it going to be Q&A time? Well, you can ask questions, but usually people, like, to be honest with you, they don't, read up like they should, and they ask him about the same questions he's already, sent stuff he's answered before, so we try to make sure that doesn't happen. So, yeah, you can ask him anything, but if, there's a bunch of shit that he's already answered, he's probably going to get frustrated and be like, all right, guys, I'll come back some other time. So, that's nothing I can do about that. I don't blame him. That's why I tell people, don't ask him the same shit he's already talked about. I circumvent that shit, dog. But yeah, Carolina, as long as you've read, a lot of what he's written about, you probably, hopefully, won't have the same questions that he's always be getting, about Britney Spears and everyone else, because he's already answered that, already talked about it. Doughy Business. What up, Doughy Business? He says, sup, guys, heart and glass. Charlie Evil says, what's up, Eel? Sis Blue says, hey, Eel. Eel Carolina says, hey, Blue. Hey, Donald. Donald Marshall says, I don't know the caramel secret. I don't know the caramel secret. Eel Carolina says, well, I read it, and I feel the same sentiment, LOL. Don't have his Facebook, though, so be mindful of that. Oh, yeah, same here, man. That's why we need, who was that? Baby Blue. That's why we need Baby Blue in here. She has read all the Facebook stuff back to, 2012, I think. So, yeah, she knows all that little stuff we probably don't know. So, shout out to Baby Blue and your thick, foreign ass girl. No, I'm kidding. I'll be quiet. Eel Carolina says, well, I read it, and I just read that. Eel Carolina says, dang, I wanted to know about some cosmetic and others-ish. Can we cuss? Yeah, go ahead and cuss, bro. I mean, it'll probably flag you. Try not to cuss. I don't want you to think it's me flagging you, dog. When you flagging yourself, dog. So, hey, Jardine's back. Says Dolce Base and Area 51 have entire floors that are dedicated to cloning. Oh, yeah, man. Donald talks about that. Proboards.com. Check that shit out. Magical Maiden, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for coming. Cool. Magical Maiden says, hot pocket, everyone. Love. Big heart. Coco Witt says, seems like Og was pretty pissed today. Just saw on my Twitter timeline. Really? Yeah, we had mad people tagging him, Coco Witt. And when he never showed up, I didn't say nothing, Like I told people, I'm just going to stop talking about him. I had a lot of people, and, kind of, broke my heart a little because, we didn't want him to come in here and talk, But But anyways, they were like, hey man, he's a fucking fraud. He had his chance, so it wasn't my doing. It was other people's opinion. So yeah, he probably was pissed off because a lot of them came back and said, I can understand if one of them, who was it, guys? He goes, I understand, if you present a logical, what do you call it, a logical explanation, or he gives us any kind of answer, He said, I can understand it. I respect that. He goes, but don't just when I start asking about, whatever, but asking about you coming to, talk with us like a couple other people did, he blocked him. So I told him, I said, well, join the club. He blocked me too. So Donald says, Pac, something so funny happened. What happened, Donald, buddy? Did your curry finish? I saw your curry picture, Broseph. Donald says, I had some of that curry with rice, but it was really hot and spicy. Yeah, he says, I left the rest of the bowl on the floor for a second as I smoked, right? Okay, my friend's dog got into it and ate it. Oh, shit, dude. He started making funny noises like Chewbacca. Like Chewbacca having an orgasm and was rubbing his face into the carpet frantically. Oh, man, poor doggy. Magical Maiden says, LOL. Coco Wit says, hey, sis. Magical Maiden says, oh, poor dog. It'll teach him not to steal food. It really will. That's how you teach a dog to not steal. Like, yeah, not what table scraps is. I was always taught you give him like something really hot. He'll come and he'll might flip out for a minute, but he'll know not to come back. You know what I'm saying? Magical Maiden says, wait till the dog poops later. LOL. Jardine says, poor dog, I hope he had water. It'll teach him not to steal food, bro. That's a hard lesson in life. Eel Carolina says, I looked up the satanic calendar. This is probably trivial, but do they schedule sacrifices around specific dates? Yeah, sometimes, Eel Carolina, they do, dog. Donald Marshall says, it was comical, just happened like an hour ago. And knowing dogs, he didn't just take a bite, he ate all of it. He's like, all right. Sis Blue says, at Eel, of course they wear clothes, but I guess the handlers put clothes on them, and the clones don't know what they have on. Donald Marshall says, he's okay now. Good. Yeah, he gonna learn today. He would LOL. Eel Carolina says, was it a tiny blank dog? Donald Marshall says, a canine terrier, small dog. Hey, he said, oh, he ate it all. I told you, man. It's typical dog. Oh, shit, what is this? Oh, man. Man, it must have really been hot. Jeez. Magical Maiden says, flames will be shooting out of his butt later. Yeah, he'll learn. He gotta learn. That's hilarious, bro. John Albert says, he gonna learn today. LOL. What's up, John Albert? We got Donald Marshall in the building, guys, so thanks for that, Donald. Wow, Donald says it's really hot. LOL. Eel Carolina says, sometimes I open my eyes in the same clothes I went to sleep in. I was starting to wonder. LOL. Doughy Business says, no open flames. I know. Donald Marshall says, Tellez was angry. What happened there? Yeah, who was that who just said that? Dang it. Her name was right in front of me. You ever get that with the names right in front of me? Oh, Coco Wit. Coco, what was the deal with Tellez being mad? What did he say? How could you tell he was mad? We're straight up curial, dog. Yeah, Donald says, Tellez was angry. What happened there? And Magical Man goes. Coco Wit says, I had a Labrador that ate 2 pumpkin pies in 10 minutes. She threw up a lot. Oh, my goodness. I know, guys, one time I had a dog who, for some reason, these crazy people had, 5, chicken, like you buy a chicken from the store and then you cut it up yourself, you segment it yourself or whatever, but you don't cook it. Well, 5 of those were uncooked and they went bad and they were in these people's trash. So I had a dog named Bo, and Bo went over to their trash one day and ate all of the chicken. And then he came back home and we were like, he's acting kind of weird. His stomach's fucking huge. Later he goes, and he was puking up, he puked up all of it. And we're just lucky none of them got in his throat. He ate that shit whole, dude. And Bo was like the toughest dog I ever had. He would eat metal. Bo would. He could jump over an 8-foot fence. Man, that dog was awesome. Anyways, Coco Wit says, I had a Labrador that ate. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Baby Blue says, love those dogs. Same as Toto from The Wizard of Oz. Eel Carolina says, LMAO, that should be a prank. Jelly bean flavor, Coco. Pumpkin puppy puke. Pumpkin puppy puke. Coco Wit says, was reading his tweets. He tagged you, Donald, and you, Pac, Mr. Anakin. Oh, really? What'd he say? Coco, what'd he say in it? I know, I guess I saw it on my end. People replied, and was it Mr. Anakin or someone else? And they go, because, I guess whatever he said, I don't know what Tellez said, but, yeah, I think it was Mr. Anakin goes, because you had, we keep inviting you to come talk with Donald Marshall, and you won't come, and you're blocking people instead of giving people answers why. So I was like, ooh, what's going on there? But I didn't look too much into it, So thank you, Coco Wit. Donald went to smoke a cig, but I don't know if you heard, but Coco Wit said Tellez was mad today, and she was reading his tweets, and he tagged me, or he tagged Donald Marshall and me, and Mr. Anakin, and yeah. So what did he say exactly, Coco? So like I said, all I got's to my end because he blocked me or whatever. I can't see nothing he posts, or I really don't care to. But I didn't block him, so I don't know. But I just don't follow him or nothing, so I wouldn't have his thing, But like I said, yeah, someone was like, because we gave you a chance to come talk and you were running away or something. So I only saw my end of it. Coco. Jesse, John Albert. What's up, John Albert? He says, sup, Donald. So where does all this cloning business lead? Do they have plans to make it mainstream? Yeah, we'll say that for Donald. I mean, there's a lot of plans going on, John Albert, buddy. Jardian says, so Og must watch you, Pop. I don't know. I've heard he sent a spy or two in here, guys. So, and believe it or not, I've been on the lookout for him, and they don't come back in here for some reason. I don't know. Coco Witt says, hold up, I will forward it to you via Twitter. Okay, thanks, Coco. Appreciate that. Daphne Hayton says, hey, y'all. Eel Carolina says, so these symbols are all culty? Coco says, check out Og's latest tweet. Nick Brown says, they put me into a blind clone when they really want me to listen. They told me I'd be dead before I turned 29. That is less than 3 months away. I used to think these were my spirit guides. Oh, Nick, that's not good, man. Okay, let's see what Donald Marshall says about it. Maybe Donald will pull it up and see what Og said already and can tell us and can react to it, because I don't know what he said. I don't feel like looking at it right now, to be honest with you. Because like I said, I've had a lot of trolls in here, you know, so some people told me, hey, this guy's sent by this guy, you know, so I don't know what he's, you know, trying to take any kind of high road or whatever, because, you know, stop sending trolls in here, dude. Nick Brown says, my health is failing. I think I'm in the process of being droned. Oh, man, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Well, Nick Brown, buddy, shit. I don't know, man. Just go try to tell somebody that you can trust, man. You know, that's the first thing. Hey, Phil Chupa's here. Phil Chupa says, you like that, the spicy meatball and stuff, Don. I know, he says, you like that spicy stuff, Don. I know, and he said it's really hot, so that means it's, like, super hot. That little doggy ate all that, dude. You know, Donald probably poured him. I saw the plate he poured. It was a big-ass plate of curry. He said the dog ate all of it. Phil. But Nick Brown, man, just hang in there, man. I hope you get through that. Keep us updated. That's really sad to hear, man. There must be some reason they want you to, you know, not be around. Hey, Charlie's Evil's here. Doughy Business says, them tweets are steamy, Pock. What did they say, Doughy Business? Did you check it out? Someone read it to me, dog. Or someone tell it to me, dog. Eel Carolina says, Phil, you're from Ohio, right? Yeah, and Canada. He lives in Ohio half the year, and then he goes and lives in Canada the other half with Donald Marshall. I told you guys this. Come on. Stop asking the same questions. I'm just kidding, buddy. No, he lives in Ohio. Phil Chuba says, Nick Brown, you don't know what you are talking about. Oh, yeah. Maybe, Phil. Phil would know, man. I don't know. Full-Time Geek says, Phil, I still love you, bro. I think you blocked Full-Time Geek, too. The other day, Full-Time Geek, Phil goes, someone, who was it? Oh, it was my buddy Thane. He was like, Phil, why did you block me on something? And Phil goes, I block a lot of people. It's my thing. Sis Blue says, I was looking at a vid earlier of Usher talking about Craig care of their health and stop drinking the lean. In the comments was mentioning he should have nothing to say. Full-Time Geek says, long time no see. He's laughing. Coco Witt says, Pock, I put the link for you. Made the effort, so use it. Dang it. Thank you, Coco. I will. But I really don't want to look at Dog Tellez' fucking timelines. I guess I will. Hold on, I better not open it. Close the page. I'll be very upset. Just for you, Coco Witt. I will, girl. It's your dick self. Sis Blue, since he has herpes, his wife's manager divorced him. Who has? Who? Who talking about here? Oh, Craig Mack. Holy shit, really? Alex Roman said, Mayo. Carolina said, I'm from Cleveland, so I have a question, dude. Real Sunny says, I saw it, Coco. I can't believe you guys turned on Og just because DM said to. Who turned on Og? Oh, yeah, he did reply to me. Is that to me? Okay. Yeah, because I put, well, just come in the chat there, Og. Oggy buddy, that's all we're asking. So. Full-Time Geek says, just saw Og's tweet. Yeah, he seems a bit upset. We're trolling celebrities. Well, Rosie, Rosario, Sonny, we're after the truth, so I don't really give a fuck what nobody else says. So I'm going to look for the truth. So we already said, yeah, we like the guy. So had nothing to do with that. He blocked me on Twitter. He blocked a bunch of people because we try to get him in here. So what does that tell you? Yeah, we're after the truth here. I don't give a shit whose feelings are hurt, who likes it, who don't like it. Phil Chupa says, if you got droned, you'd be dead with a veil right in your body. He's telling that to, what's his name? Donald says, hi, Phil. Do you see Aug's post, Donald? Phil Chupa. Full-time Geek says, just saw Aug's tweet. Yeah, he seems upset. We're, yeah, I guess he's calling us trolling celebrities. What is he? Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? He's not Jesus. That's fine. Sonny says he obviously wants to be left alone. That's fine. You have to block everyone, inviting them to come in the chat. So that's why everybody was like, oh, that's fishy. He can't give us a reason or anything. And he's like, what did he say? In petty feuds for, what did he say? For points or for funds or whatever. What is he talking about? That's what his whole channel's built off of, not mine. Yeah, Phil Troop is right. Says, all ain't worth talking about. Donald just saw. He seems a little pissy. LOL. Full-time Geek says, I think trying to elicit a response from a celebrity is an art. Yeah, you're good at it, Full-time Geek. Yeah, Full-time Geek don't even realize he's one of the best celebrity reaction getters besides Donald Marshall. Il Carolina says, Full-time Geek. LMAO, I think so too. LP says, so much disinfo, can't trust anything. Well, I mean, Donald Marshall's been spot on, so I mean, I trust Donald. Sonny says, I listen to everything, everyone. I know, Sonny, that's why I love you. Just trying to tell you the truth. We're not trying to hurt nobody's feelings or nothing. And he got butthurt bad, so hey, that's on him. I'm going to sit around and cry for him. Sonny said, fraud or not, he's allowed to have a channel. Yeah, nobody said he wasn't. I was just trying to invite him in here. I don't know what you heard was said or talked about, but that's all. I'm trying to get him in here. Donald Marshall came in. We invited him. We said the same thing to Donald. He came in. He was ready to answer questions. So, Donald says, I know Og is a fraud for certain. I'd be on his side if you were telling the truth. See, that's what he's. Full-time Geek says, Donald Marshall, biggest whistleblower of all time. Yeah, I remember he's in that in your video. Oh, okay. Sunny said she was talking to Dia. Yeah, I like his channel. He can keep his channel. I'm just saying, come in the chat, bro. And that's when everything, I guess, whatever he's talking about broke loose. But no, I've been trying to. Yeah, Nick Brown is talking about being the droning process, I think, and he said it's going to be a long, drawn-out process. Coco says, I would like to know what happened to make it certain, DM. You guys weren't here when he was talking about it? He said Tellez messaged him, ranting and raving, and, or they've been talking, and Tellez, was ranting and raving about it, whatever. So Donald says, about the cloning centers and stuff. So Donald tells him, okay, well, do you remember this, event? And he goes, yeah, I do. And, I'm assuming that, he talked about it or whatever. But Donald said that was only a test because he had never seen Og at cloning ever. So that's why Donald said what he said. Oh, I know, Sonny. I know. We're not trying to, we've got mad love for you. We're just looking for the truth, dude. So, inconvenient truth as it may be, Jardine says, Don, seriously, check out some of his YouTube stuff when you can. Who, Jardine? Donald said, no, Jardine. What did Jardine ask? Jardine says, Don, have you checked out Patty Broussard yet? He's a trip. He's on YouTube. Is Patty Broussard a dude? Donald Marshall says, no, Jardine. Donald Marshall says, Coco, he says he's at cloning. He's not. When he was rambling at me, I asked him if he remembered talking to me about specific topics at cloning. He said, yes, he remembered well. Excuse me. And then Donald continues, I've never talked to Og or seen Og at cloning. I'm with Coco. What is Coco saying? I wish we could all just get together. We are all good people who generally call to one master, the truth. Oh, yeah, Coco. Exactly, the truth, okay? We're not looking for variations of the truth or your opinion of the truth. We're looking for the truth. So, like I said. Yeah, I don't know what Chris Green's talking about. He goes, WTF, stupid computer. Hey, Chris Green, are you the guy who got turned down by Coco Witt? Yeah, that's you, isn't it, bro? What's up, bro? Man, this guy's got heart. Keeps coming back, dog. That's the only way I remember you, right, dog? I'm just kidding. Doughy Business says, LOL, she's part of the project, just the other side of the tracks. And he's got like a devil face. Donald Marshall says, no, Jardine. He said he spoke to me there about specific things. LOL. Il Carolina says, hey, Chris. Baby Blue says, hey, Pac, this is good. You got Og talking about it. Watch the view go up. Og claims he saw the Bernie Mac thing happened. Oh, Donald Marshall says Og wasn't there for the Bernie Mac thing. Oh, yeah, thanks, Baby Blue. I'm just glad I got Donald in here. That's the only reason I care about views, likes, anything, because we want to make Donald look good. Well, I do. Charlie Evil says, I F up in the truth movement trying to help everyone, but a few times the wrong people. I might lose a lot of friends by my dumb decisions, but I try to do the right things and treat people fair. Well, that's good. Alex Roman said, if he's a fraud, where the F does he get all that complicated bullshit he's talking about? What pisses me off is that the blank can't explain shit in simple terms for everyone to understand. Shake my head. I don't know, my best guess, Alex Roman, would be that he's some kind of, computer engineer or something. He knows a shitload of words with a great vocabulary. Hey, Chris Green says, yep, that's me, LOL. John Albert says, what's up, Donald Marshall? So where is all this cloning stuff lead? What cloning make it mainstream? Yeah, dude, have you not seen Altered Carbon? It's all over the place, man. People are just, trying to pretend like it's not real. Jardine says, there's a YouTube video of Og and Patty Broussard talking for 7 hours. Chris Green says, Pac, you know me better than that. Oh, yeah, Chris Green, you got the brother, who's your brother, Lenny, or something? He's always wanting me to sing. He's in prison for raping that chick, right? Well, you fucking tell that dude, he don't know me no more, dude, okay? We don't roll like that over here. Okay, we don't fucking roll that way, okay? You tell him next time I see him, Chris, I'm gonna beat his ass. All right, I ain't no joke, dude. Real talk. Sonny says I watched him juice carrots for like 20 minutes once. He's like laughing. Donald Marshall says John. Eventually, what did John say? Oh yeah. Coco Witt says Pac, you just made the Al Roker face. I know. I was shocked, dog. I was Larry Bird up in here, dog. EO Carolina says LMAO. Magical Maintenance says LOL Coco. Donald Marshall says haven't seen Patty Broussard stuff. Sonny says, Holy Ghost. Sis Blue says, August probably telling lies then. Magical Maiden says, that Al Roker face is freaky. Donald Marshall says, but Phil Chupa is right. August is not even worth mentioning. Chris Green says, Pac, remember the fight in Super Fight? I think he means Super Bad. And they said to Evan, hold him, Jimmy's brother. Yeah, dude, all you hear is, you're like, ah! Dude getting like beaten and living. Oh, Chris Green, you funny, man. You got me with that. Ilotep says, I zone out on Og. Sonny says, disagree, especially if you want us to know the truth versus the fiction. Have to ask those questions, DM. And that was Sonny saying, yep, that's where you come in, Sonny. We need all angles, all sides. So, yeah, very, very important. We all are. Carolina says, Donald, did they have drugs there on display tables, or do they have them solely in the internal dispensers? Yeah, they just usually have internal dispensers, dude. Chris Green says, super bad, sorry. Magical Maiden says, I do also eel. He seems nice, but, man, I get lost in his talk. Donald Marshall says, both eel. Carolina says, yup, Maiden. John Albert says, that vid with Og and Patty goes deep, though. Chris Green says, hey, Donald. Phil Chupa posted. Hey, thanks, Phil, buddy. DonaldMarshall.proboards.com, guys. Check it out. Be there. Donald Marshall says, hi, Chris. Donald Marshall says, oops, caps. He's yelling, hiya, Chris. Phil Chupa says, droning link. What are you talking? Oh, it's not the original. It's something. He added something to it. Oh, no, it's the direct to the droning part. Okay, thanks, Phil Chupa, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Baby Blue. Real Sunny Rosario says, I want to know everything about the Queen. Jardine says, when Og starts talking, it starts out okay, but then he goes into so many directions and verbal somersaults that he loses me after about 10 minutes. Puts me to Z. I think like that, dog. I think that's what they meant, dog. EL Carolina says, TY, Phil. Donald Marshall says, DonaldMarshall.com, too, dog. Magical Maiden says, what does she keep in her purse? Charlie Evil says, the Queen is a piece of crap, dude. Chris Green says, Donald, what's my future hold? I'm so unhappy. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris, buddy. Just hang in there, man. You know, what do they say? Some of the most special people have the hardest lives or something like that. You know, man. Hang in there, bro. Sonny says, is she a human being at all? Chris Green says, Donald, is all sports fixed? Donald says, Chris Green, you'll be swinging a pick in my salt mines and eating grape seed. This is Blue says, sorry to hear that, Chris. Ilotep says, yeah, I feel same. Unhappy, no energy, flat is. I'm sorry, guys, that was funny. Donald Marshall says, lots of sports are fixed. EO Carolina says, Donald, you were activated at a concert, and I did see that singer get booted off stage. LOL, were there handlers around you? Sis Blue says, Ed Donald, I agree and absolutely true. Phil Chupa says, Charlie, I understand what you wanted to do. Safe place for clone attendees. But trolls are going to take advantage. Just do what you can. Coco Witt says, magical. She keeps the heads of newborn puppies in her purse. Baby Blue says, magical maiden. She keeps drugs in her purse. EO Carolina says, Phil, you're still being activated there? Magical Maiden says, I bet she does that, freak queen. Hey, baby. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris, but that was funny, dude. You gotta admit that was fucking hilarious. Chris Green says, Donald, that was rude. Oh, and then he said, me and my brother Jimmy are leaving. And he's like a crying emoji. It's all right, Chris Green, buddy. We're just friends here. He was giving you crap because you were whining about how, you're whining. So he was like, oh, okay, you want to whine? Oh, you're going in the salt mines, dude. That's why. It was hilarious, dude. That shit was fucking hilarious, dude. Donald says, yeah, Eel, but I waited until they weren't watching so closely and did that. I was drugged, too. Could barely run in a straight line. I know, yeah. I saw that, bro. That was you. I stopped it and said, that looks just like Donald Marshall. Bill Tuba says, gruel. Yay, supper time. Eel Carolina says, damn. Donald Marshall says, LOL, Phil. Blake says, what's up, all Don and Phil? Donald Marshall says, sorry, Chris. Bill Tuba says, probably Eel. I don't remember much recently. Alex Roman says, at Don, are we ever going to be free of money or at least fix this system up? Yeah, Donald Marshall, remember iPad Goat 2, man? They show you breaking through, like, a layer, and you, like, just with the swift of your hand, you take out, like, almost all the bankers. I'm wondering, what do you do, bro? What's going on? Is it just from they finding out cloning's real and you're telling the truth? So that, like, lifts the veil and the banks don't control anymore? Or, I was really wondering about that, bro, because that really interested me. Phil Chupa says, probably Eel. I don't remember much recently. Alex Roman says, at Don, are we ever going to be free of... Oh, yeah. Donald Marshall says, the whip is far more rude. He says, the whip is far more rude. Oh, wow. Chris Green says, you embarrass me bad, Donald. That's number 2. Coco Witt completely embarrassed you in here, too, dog. It's all right, Chris Green, man. It's all right, man. Just hang in there, man. There's a reason everybody embarrasses you, dog. You know what I'm saying? It must be funny or, like, you, like, special or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Donald says, just keep swinging the pick and you'll be fine. Eel Carolina says, Donald, when you're like doing the mind voice tech, do they clear the arena floor? I always imagine they had their own room for that. So that's a good question, Carolina. Donald Marshall says, get over it, Buttercup. Then kissy. Chris Green says, Donald, I'll go to the CC and kick your ass. Oh my god. Yeah, right, man. You would have to fight like a bunch of guys scrubs before they would even let you near Donald Marshall. If you were gonna go to combat Chris. I gotta correct you there, dude. You can't just be talking crazy, dude. You think you're just gonna go fight him first? No, dude. You go through a bunch of other guys first. They'll make sure you would even be worth his time, dude. You wouldn't just go straight to the hill. Come on, bro. Donald Marshall says, good luck, Chris. Eel Carolina says, Chris, you ain't bad, LMAO. Yeah, we're just joking, Chris, buddy. Hang in there, man. It's all gravy, you know what I'm saying, in the pail. Whatever the saying is, it's all gravy in the gravy on the plate, dog. I don't know. What am I supposed to know every saying? I don't know. Elatep. Are you guys related, Elatep and Eel Carolina? Okay, Elatep says, I had wicked apocalypse dreams last night, and Justin Timberlake and his tranny missus were in it. Oh, you mean Jessica Biel? Elena Cruz. Hey, Elena Cruz. How you doing? Elena Cruz, Elatep, Eel Carolina, Chris Green, Dollface Cakes. Hey, Dollface Cakes. Elandra, sorry. Says, Donald Marshall, do you know what the next big move is? Dollface Cake says, hey guys, hey, what's up, Dollface Cakes? Chris Green says, I'm kidding, I can take a joke. Hello. Eel Carolina says, I had a dream of Justin Timberlake whining about me smelling up the stands. Smelling up the stands? What does that mean? It means you have no talent, or do you literally stunk like ass? Eel Carolina says, nope, LOL, totally uncanny. Eel Tap says, no. Oh, you guys are cool. Donald Marshall has a picture of a pic, and I think he's talking to Chris Green. Doey Business says, what's up with the April 18th we take over thing? We taking over. We gotta get people to know first, bro, and yeah. Then the next phase goes in as soon as everybody's on the same page. What's up, Michael Savoy? What's up, Doey Business? Eel Carolina says, he said I stunk. Ooh, like physically stunk? Like boo-boo? Dollface Cake says, we're battling now, LOL. A song off, we're actually going for the kill. Y'all are funny. Donald says, LMAO. Hey, Mr. Anakin, buddy, what's up, bro? Hey, Mr. Anakin, did you see Tellez tagged me, you, and Donald Marshall on one of his responses or something? And I read it, and he was like, I don't know what he's talking about. Sonny says, that would be fun. We used to do karaoke in Discord. Cool. Michael Savoy says, cool. Donald Marshall says, hi, Anakin. Blake says, what's up, Anakin? Sonny says, Pac should start a Discord server. What's that, Sonny? Discord, is that like a website? Chris Green says, see, for this, I get to pick this sing. Chris Green, you would have got to pick it too, dude, but you didn't spell song right. You said it sing, dude. Come on. You make the whole chat look bad, bro. How would I look if I let you pick the song after you couldn't spell it right, dude? Come on. I'm just kidding. Yeah, if Donald says it's okay, I mean, he is going to be leading us in the salt mine, so. Yeah, ask him first, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. Dollface Cake says, I will do karaoke. Sweet. Mr. Anakin says, yeah, F that guy. E.O. Carolina says, I didn't smell, though. That's the part that effed me up. He just was literally saying, ew, my blank. You stink. Get out of the stands. Fruity Justin Timberlake was saying that. Don't up to you. Donald Marshall says, LOL, exactly, Anakin. Mr. Anakin says, how long have you been on? About an hour, man. I'm probably going to wrap her up here in a few, if you guys don't mind. And, yeah. Donald telling us earlier, Mr. Anakin, that he fixed himself a big, pretty good size little plate of his curry and rice. And he said it was real hot, And Donald eats a lot of hot stuff. We surmised. We didn't ask him, but we assumed he eats a lot of hot stuff. So, that means it's probably real. Anyways, he says he turned his head and like his friend's dog ran up and ate it, dude. Ate all of it. And then he said it was real hot, like Donald Marshall said, like spicy. So when the dog ate it and finished it, he said, Donald said he was like rubbing his face on the ground and like making noises like Chewbacca. Oh, it was funny, man. You missed that, yeah. Elotep says, JT is the stinky one. Donald Marshall says, most of the clones there smell bad. They don't wash. Ew, that's grizzly beers, dog. Ew, can you wash though, Donald? Like, could you go wash your clone off? E.O. Carolina says, yes. I was like, wow, that's so rude, LMAO. Dollface Cake says, Justin Timberlake, what'd she say? Justin Timberlake can suck my toes. Yeah. Donald Marshall says, they consider washing a waste of time. Ew, brr, brr. Oh. That's terrible, Ernie. That's ridiculous. These clones are ridiculous. Magical Maiden says, is that why Hillary Clinton smells? Wow, does she stink? Does people say she stink, dog? E.O. Carolina says, see, you're saying I did smell. Oh, yeah, you probably smell. No, ew, we're saying JT stunk, dog, not you, dog. I mean, if you were a clone, you might stink too. I don't know. Wash your clone ass. How about that? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, to be honest with you. Donald says, sounded like Chewbacca busting a nut. Oh, man. The dog did, yeah. He's like, I can't do Chewbacca, but you can imagine. You can imagine. Sonny goes, nasty. Magical says, John Podesta said he smelled like farts and cabbage and urine. Oh, John Podesta said she smelled like farts and cabbage and urine. Ilatep says, haha, magical probs, hey. Baby Blue says, yuck, stinky clones. She goes, yuck, stinky clones. Michael Savoy says, hey, Donald, do you know Sherry Shriner? Sherry Shriner sold a pack of pickled peppers for 50 cents. I don't know, man. What am I supposed to know every nursery? Magical Maid says, LOL. Dollface Cake says, why wash when you're only there for a bit? Ooh, that's grizzly beers, dog. That's even more reason to wash, dude. Donald Marshall says, you could shower, but they don't bother. Ew, that's grizzly beers, dog. Il Carolina says, is there a pool room at the cloning center? Oh, you mean like a room with a pool in it? That's a good question. Donald Marshall, was there a room with a pool room? Like a big pool room, or like the game pool? Is that what you're talking? Donald Marshall says, no, Michael. Michael asked, hey, Donald, do you know Sherry Shriver? Yeah. Elatep said, John Podesta said that. What about him? Ew, yeah, he probably smells Larry Bird, dog. Michael's voice is K. Magical Maintenance says, but they have sex with those clones and don't wash them between acts. Brr, brr. Mr. Anakin says, damn, didn't get a notification, dog. Was too busy talking smack to that bum. Mr. Anakin went back at him. I already saw what you said, Mr. Anakin. You went hard at him. Yeah, thanks, buddy. He went hard, guys. He goes, didn't get the notification about the live stream because I was talking smack. Busy talking smack. I think he's talking about Tellez. Donald Marshall says, yes, Eel. Baby Blue says, DM's clone would never get stinky because they kill him so often. Wow. Eel Carolina says, F, LOL. Chris Green says, I've heard of Sherry Shriner, Michael. She's interesting. She mentioned Donald. Donald Marshall says, Podesta has been at the cloning center. Eel Atep says, you're right. I meant it, JT, not you, honey. Michael Savoy says, yeah, in her book. Doughy Business says, stinky fire and brimstone and shit. Oh, my bad. Chris Green says, do you believe her, Michael? Eel Carolina says, Donald, how many TVs are usually there, dog? Michael Savoy says, I don't know what he said. Donald Marshall says, unsure, Eel. There's lots of TVs inside rooms. Coco Witt says, John Podesta smells like little boys. Ugh. Baby Blue says, DM is the most cloned human being. Donald Marshall says, they use the pools to have sex in a lot to cover the smells of their unwashed junk. The only reason. Ew. Grizzly beers. Dollface Cake says, it's not a real body. I wouldn't wash it. Forget them. Let them smell my funk. That's a good point, Dollface. Yeah. Don't fake the funk on a nasty, dog. Magical Maiden says, okay, Don, that explains it. Donald Marshall says, yep, I usually had a new clone. Not smelly. Never had enough time in each clone to ever get smelly. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I mean, that's good, but it's sad because they fucking killed you. Eel Carolina says, so it's set up like a real stadium, Donald. I dreamed that I got groomed up with my friends and walked down a whitish hallway into an arena for a dance party. Chris Green says, can you eat at the cloning center, Puck? Yeah, you can, but they don't usually eat there. Donald says they don't usually eat there. But you can. They can if they want it. Michael Savoy says, I make orgone. Matthias Drozdowski says, fuck you. Fuck you, Matthias. Hey, thanks, Donald, buddy. Magical Maintenance says, they need a clone deodorant. Ew, they need to be all fucking blocked in prison. Yeah, thanks, Donald, buddy. Yeah, so in case anybody didn't know, they joined us recently or whatever, the Donald Marshall's new info. Donald, when Donald came in, he goes, clickbait, what? Or something. What did you say, Donald? It was funny. But yeah, we're just going over the new information that Donald has told us about. He's mentioned, and we want to direct you guys over to donaldmarshall.proboards.com. It's all on there. But he's talked about, who was it, Logan Paul, Dave Chappelle. I think he might have mentioned PewDiePie. So you guys check that out, and I appreciate you being here. And we're just, whatever you guys want to talk about, we're talking about. So, Dollface Cake says, deodorant can't help there. Rosie Perry, what's up, Rosie Perry, Dollface Cakes? Rosie Perry says, question, are there any soap opera stars at the cloning lab? Donald Marshall says, at cloning, they eat hot dogs a lot. The clones get fed through a feeding tube when on the racks when not in use. Wow, really? They eat hot dogs? That's crazy, dog. Eel Carolina says, Donald, Phil, do they stream anything on national TV from the cloning center? Magical Maiden says, yeah, Dollface, I bet it would not work at all. Mr. Anakin says, do dead chiphead clones sleep? Oh, do dead chiphead clones sleep? Chris Green says, is David Beckham there, Donald? Donald says, no, Eel. Donald says, yes, Chris. Lots of soap opera stars. Eel Carolina says, to the both of those things, Don. Oh, she says, to the both of those things, Don? Question mark. Cookowitz says, gross, Don. Hot dogs. Chris Green says, is he a nice person? He's there, so probably not. But, yeah, so like we said, check out that site. Check out DonaldMarshall.com. Also, check out DonaldMarshallRevolution.com. Those are all our family network sites. So, thank you guys so much. What do they call them? Sister sites, whatever. We love them. Dollface Cake says, why do you remember some crap and not other crap? Donald Marshall says, none of them are really nice to me there. I know, yeah, none of them like, yeah, none of them hardly, so. Hey, Donald Marshall, did I ever tell you, buddy? Eel Carolina says, are babies cloned in, Donald? And Donald says, they can be, Eel. I never told you, man, but I made a video about what you said about Winona Ryder being there and how she was decent to you, and then she joined them and was mean to you, and then couldn't go through with it. Dude, after I tagged her on Twitter, dude, she blocked me, dude. And the only way I know that is because when you go after you tag somebody and they block you or they delete their account or whatever, she either deleted her account or blocked me, dude. I think she deleted her account because I couldn't find it no more. After I had the cloning center video of her in it, it's because when you go to them and they block you or they delete their account, it won't let you click on the name. You know what I'm saying? It just shows the name and it won't let you click on it no more. So that's what it was. I was like, oh my God, she was that scared, Donald, that she deleted her account. I shit you not. So I think she has recently made another one. But that was only like 5-6 months ago, bro. And Donald put LOL. Chris Green says, how do celebs cope with all this? I mean, I would kill myself. Eel Carolina says, drugs and ego, Chris. Coco Witt says, all right, fam, I'm tired at the moment, so I'm out. Love you. Hey, love you too, Coco Witt. We'll see you later. Donald Marshall says, yeah, Chris, like Eel said. Bill Tuba says, it's why celebs freak out so often, Chris. Yeah. And money. Yeah, Donald Marshall says, cool, Pop. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, I love you so much. And I think we hit the hour. Didn't we hit the hour? I'm not sure. I think we've been on for an hour. Shouter Blaggett, what's up, bro? He says, yo, fam, just saw Og's tweets, LOL. I know, did you see that? I'm a mad widow guy. You're mad. Donald Marshall says, bye, Coco. Yeah, see you later, Coco. Doughy Business says, how long before they come up in numbers in retaliation, or will it go that far? Dollface Cake says, I would have tried to kill myself, but they just clone you again. Donald says, LOL. Hi, Saunter. Saunter Blaggett Hamburg Fukenshire. Oh, thanks, Donald, buddy. Yeah, he said he told me to remind people to click like on the video, so please like the video, guys, for Donald. We appreciate it, and we thank you so much. And Donald, you got a song you want to hear, buddy? Hopefully it's like a video game song. They never flag those. But, you know, that's what I noticed, man. Anytime any of these artists that stole his music, man, they're scum, dude. They'll just flag that shit, dude. Even if it's under 30 seconds, bro. So, thank you, Donald, buddy. Baby Blue says, you cannot become famous without going to the cloning center. To have knowledge of it, to act in ways toward Donald that will make you sicker than sick when it's all finally known. Thank you, Magical Maiden. Magical Maiden's heading out. She says, I'm going now. Have a good night. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be on later tonight if you guys are up. Anybody's up, wants to talk a little bit. Yeah, now it's bye, Magical Maiden. Phil Tube says, yeah, everyone watching should click like even if you don't want to comment. Hey, thanks, buddy. Yeah, thank you, Phil. Michael's voice. Oh, it's gone. Eel Carolina says, Phil, Donald, if you meet the Pope in REM state, does that mean you're cloned? Yeah, you have a good Magical Maiden. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us. We really appreciate it, guys. We all do, you know. All right, we'll see you next time. Okay, someone else want to pick a song? Full-Time Geek, buddy. You got anything you want to hear as we go out? Because Donald said let someone else pick a song this time. Thanks, Donald, buddy. Sounder Blaggett says, have a good night. Yeah, buddy, we're going to do it again in a few hours if you guys feel like it, so. Hey, thanks, Full-Time Geek. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, Full-Time Geek says to follow us on Twitter is our names. And yeah, Phil Chupa, all undercases, Phil. Yeah, but if you put capital Phil, a P, capital C, you'll probably still find him. Full-Time Geek says, spreads the links far and well. Yeah, buddy. And yeah, I will go back and edit these guys, so just give me a day or so, and I'll put more links in the description. Yeah, thank you, Full-Time Geek, Baby Blue, Blake, Michael, Sis Blue, Joey Business, Donald Marshall, Phil Chupa, Cameron Reeves, Mario, Basilio, Miss T, all you guys. Love you guys. Carolina says, put on Ocean Drive. Hey, okay, Phil Chupa says Gorillas. Full-Time Geek says, I'll let someone else pick the better picking song. Okay, Gorillas by Clint Eastwood from Phil Chupa. Cool. And we'll just play like, 15 seconds of it, guys. Thanks, Full-Time Geek, buddy. Sounded Blogger says, oh, that is a good one, Phil. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Thank you all so much for being here. Donald Marshall says, good one, Phil, but he might get his video flagged for that. Yeah, we're just going to do like 10 seconds, guys. I'm just going to do a little bit. Probably where he goes, I'm happy, I'm feeling glad, I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long, my future is coming on, is coming. That one is full of hints, Puck. I made wow, you made that? Holy shit, dude. Donald Marshall made Gorillas, dude. Holy shit, dog. Sunshine in a bag is DM's weed. Oh, wow. That's awesome, man. That is cool. All right, I want to play like 10 seconds, guys, before we go. Man, I want you to play the whole song. Man. Man, what about that rap part? Was that all the rapper? Or did you come up with that too? Where he's like, finally, someone let me out of my cage. I'm a da-da-da. Yeah, there's no age. Da-da-da. Yeah, that's awesome, dog. Okay, we're going to play it, guys. Okay. Okay, here we go, guys.
I'm happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long, the future is coming on.
Wow, that is awesome, dude. Man, did you guys hear that? That is some spooky shit, because he's like, I'm useless, but not for long, my future is coming on, is coming on. Oh, yeah, Dog says, listen for when he says chicks and dudes who you really think is kicking tunes. Holy sh... Yeah, is that about... Oh, my goodness, dude. Oh, man, that is pimp, dude. Damn, Donald, you almost as good a rapper as me, dog. I'm going to give you that, dog. Donald says it's all about cloning in the cloning center. Whoa. Yeah, man, I've heard that song 100 times, Donald. It's one of my favorite songs, bro. That's what I was asking if you did the rap, too, man. Oh. Man, that just blew my mind, dude. Okay, I'm going to go listen to this, guys. Thank you for being here, Donald, buddy. I appreciate you. We're going to do it again later if you guys want to be on. Yo, Carolina says, shit, I can hear Donald. I know, man. It's running through my head. I can just imagine him making it with my voice, and I just see him sweaty as shit. Like, you ever see someone working out really hard, and they're just like, sweaty, and I picture Donald Marshall just covered in sweat with like the Mind Voice helmet, and he's in the Mind Voice room. Oh, man, that is crazy, man. Hey, thanks, Donald, buddy. I love you guys. All right, guys, we're going to try to do one more again. Hopefully it don't get copywritten, because, they're trying to make every penny they can off my boy. All right.
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long, the future is coming on.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Donald, buddy. Can't repay you, man. Appreciate it. Probably around 10, man. I'll probably be on 11 Canada, bro. So I'll try to, if you're up at 9:30, I'll try to do it then, man. Donald asked me around what time. So that'll be about 10:30, bro. So I'll tag you, though, man. Thank you, Donald, for coming in. Thank you all, Baby Blue, Eel Atep, Eel Carolina, Doey Business, Blake, Saturn Blog It. All you guys, I love you all, and we'll do it again pretty soon, okay? You guys just stay safe, all right? And thank you, Donald, buddy. Save me a bowl of that curry, dog. All right, love you guys. Bye.
Alrighty then, that was probably the longest clip ever on the PacLives channel. Thank you. People are like, man, I just kept waiting for him to come back, and it would... Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you understood all the words. Like I said, the full unsped up version is on the channel. It's just been put back up today. Before we move on and we talk to the great people out there, I just wanted to say that, all I can give you my side of it, and that's what I'm going to give you. And I'm definitely not trying to talk bad about anybody. But you can go look, all right? I was one of, if not the biggest supporter of Tellez and Donald Marshall. Okay, so let's get that straight. As you can tell in the video, did you guys see in the video? when I was in there talking to him, I was really talking him up, wasn't I? Yeah, I thought he was my friend. And you're saying, well, you were getting along in that one. How did it go so wrong so quickly? Well, you tell me, audience member, viewer, because I still haven't wrapped my brain around the whole thing. But I'll tell you, like I said, from my perspective, okay? So you just saw that live stream. So from my perspective, Tellez tagging me and saying whatever, that was him basically saying that he was mad at me, or that he didn't, he didn't like me anymore, he hated me, whatever. That's what I perceived it as, okay? So you got to see, like I said, I'm the one catching all this drama. I was just a YouTube channel here. All these people came to me, okay? So you got to understand, from my point of view, we were tagging Og, inviting him to the live stream. Next thing I know, he goes on Twitter and tags me and I guess he's mad at me, like I said. So in my head, I'm thinking, well, that's too bad. Maybe I annoyed him with whatever, dude. That's unfortunate, but he wouldn't even come into the live stream and talk to the people. We do have Donald Marshall here, who does come into the live streams. He's talking to a lot of the people. That's what I saw it as, okay? So, right there. When was that? March 18th, 2018? That was the day, literally live on the live stream, you saw Tellez tag me. Like I said, in my mind, I perceived that as him being mad at me or didn't like me anymore, whatever, okay? But I was like, okay, we're going to keep going. Like I said, we had Donald Marshall coming in. A month or two later, and I'm going to put those other streams up if I'm able to. So keep checking the channel back, everyone. But a month or two later, okay, so that was Tellez saying whatever. And then about a month or two later, Donald Marshall comes into a live stream and he says basically that he was mad at me. And I was just like, asking him why. And basically the answer he gave me was, there's just something about you that I don't like. So, when someone says that to me, it's 99% of the time it's usually racial. Someone doesn't like you, but the reason is unknown, mystery. So I'm just a brown kid from the South, okay? America, baby. And that's what I thought. I'm not trying to judge nobody or, like I said, talk bad about nobody. That's what I thought when everyone I've ever met, okay? Hey, treat me some way. What's wrong? You was with my old lady before me. Okay, understood. You have a reason to hate me or not like me. At least I know now. And I'll tread, you know what I'm saying? But 99.9% of the time, someone hates you, especially someone of whatever he is, ethnicity. And they just can't, I just can't put my finger on it. There's just something I don't like about you. You do the math, dude. Like I said, I'm just a brown kid from the South. When someone tells me that, it usually means one thing, okay? Oh, okay, mystery. I don't know why. There's something about, I think I know exactly why. I think I know exactly why. Anyways, that's what I took it as. Like I said, I'm not trying to talk bad about nobody to be mean. I was very offended, okay? Anyways, during the same live stream time, the live stream you guys just saw, where we were very cordial to each other, all right, he kept coming in uninvited. I never invited Donald Marshall, okay? We did invite Tellez. But, we invited Donald Marshall, like, after he stopped coming in and was mad at me. But I never, literally, go look at I think my first live stream's up still. It says, first live stream featuring Donald Marshall. I was just live streaming and asked, hey, am I live? Can you guys see me? First time I've ever did anything like this. And he comes in. Okay? So, anyways, but I wasn't mad. Like I said, I was the biggest Og and Donald Marshall supporter. So, but during this period of live stream when I thought we were cool, many, you guys can, I'll put the videos up like I said if I'm able to. But many subscribers / people, whatever you want to call them, people in the chat, kept asking Donald Marshall multiple times if he had ever seen me at a cloning center, okay? Because I guess, I don't know, we were hot then, I don't know. Maybe people like me or whatever the reason. Thanks to all the people. I'm not out here like, yeah, I was so charming. No, we were trying to unite everyone and it was working for a little while. And then everyone got mad at me. Yeah, you guys ever notice people talking about the death of the ego and this and that? First people who, talking about turning on people, first ones who turned on me, and I haven't changed at all one bit. 100% solid, the same since day one. What do you do if someone you not only was supporting, but you liked, okay, considered them a friend, one day they are just mad at you for unknown reasons? They don't want nothing to do with you no more. What would you do? Okay, and I know, like I said, it was wrong. I shouldn't have lashed out in the live streams. Okay, I should have went and took a long walk or did something, or But that's how I handled it, and I was very upset. Okay, but anyways, during this live stream, when I thought we were cool, many people asked Donald Marshall if he'd ever seen me at any cloning center. He said no repeatedly. Okay, and like I said, I'll put those live streams back up. We'll watch them together if you guys want. If this one does good at all. So, long story short, after during the good, we're getting along times like this live stream that you just saw. People are asking him. I think Blood Thane and who else? Others asked him straight up, "You ever seen PacLives at a cloning center?" Nope, no, he's a good one. He's one of the few good. Blah blah blah. This is what Thane was telling me. And then, after he gets mad at me for unknown reasons, again, suddenly I'm at the cloning center torturing him, guys. So, to me, it's very unfair, okay? All I've done is give people a platform. Even when I had 42 subscribers, I was still trying to spread the word, still doing that, okay? But I was caught in the middle of some petty BS little girl fighting. Okay, and yes, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a human. I make mistakes. I effed up. I want to tell all the subscribers I effed up. I was lashing out in live streams. I did like a 5-hour live stream. All I did was like flip out. He thinks I'm at the cloning center. Just going off. Okay, and that was wrong, and I know that now. Okay, you guys deserve better. All right. But like I said, I'm just going to tell you from my point of view. All right, so that's just the way I see it. We're going to come read viewer comments. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Thank you for sitting through that live stream. It was about 30, almost, I think it was 40 minutes, but I appreciate it. Let's go see what people are saying. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But anyways, just like Will Smith said, in just the two of us, baby. They ain't quoting Will Smith after he slapped the... I would have never quoted Will Smith. Okay, you get it. It was a joke, guys. But anyways, hate in your heart will consume you. So that's why you can't hate nobody, guys. It'll change you. So the people disappoint you. People treat you bad. People hurt your feelings. People, abuse you certain ways and whatnot. Maybe. Hopefully they don't. But if they do, I don't know. There's a lot of smart people who what's that saying? Instead of like everybody's there's like a purpose or a problem or something like that. You guys know what I'm saying, though. I love you, Tracy. How you doing? Hey, thank you, Nikki. Yeah, I think that's yeah, Nikki. I tried to check my Patreon and there was it's weird. I don't want you to think I'm making excuses, so I'm not gonna say that. But I love you, and I'll try to. I only read like a sentence of it, and I'm so mad. Anyways, hey, what up, Mitch, buddy? Hey, what up, Gigi, Abby Lynn? Hey, are you related to Taron Killian, that guy from Saturday Night Live? I know your name's supposed to be a joke name, but that's what I think of. Taron Killian. You guys remember him from Saturday Night Live? MD says technical difficulty. Sorry, MD. Mitch says when I come in, you start getting internet problems. LOL. Sorry if I'm bad. Oh no, Mitch, buddy, you're good luck, man. Yeah, we wouldn't have you on the squad, bro. Yeah. Anyways, Taryn says, hey, now I just want to watch the stream and chill. All be good deeds. Yeah, thank you, Taryn. 405 says, hey, Puck, what up, buddy? Mikey says, hi, Puck, what up, man? Jessica and baby girl, Ohio goddess Kara Swanson. Hey, what up? Says, hey, Puck, your voice sounds like a chipmunk. Not sure if that's on purpose. Yeah, that is on purpose, Jessica. I sped that up. Yeah, I explained it in the first 15, 20 minutes of the show. Oh, thank you, Tracy. You're so sweet. I forgot Tracy had told you. Tracy says it's on purpose. Jessica says, also, it won't let me go back to the beginning. Be breezy. Be safe. Stay safe. Blessed be. Oh, thank you, Jessica. It's sweet. Sweet of you to say. Oh, yeah, you know. It's all love, fam. Prayers to you, and I hope you're doing great out there. Tracy says, he's live streaming. Yeah, and I was trying to message everybody out there. How you doing? Yeah, hi Mitch, 405, everybody. Hey, Nikki West. Tracy Cordova. Remy Noodle. Got. Ray Rosedale says, love your stuff. Keep it up. Well, thank you, Ray Rosedale. Naturally Vain says, night. Missed most of it. Oh, yeah, Naturally Vain. We're just going over an old live stream. And I've been telling everybody for years that we were going to go over these one day. So it's been about 4 years. So I had to either put them back on the channel or take them off completely. So I'm going to, of course, watch them before I do either one. So I watched that. That has the most views of any of our live streams. So that's why we were watching that one. And I sped that up. So chipmunk voice, I apologize. Let me go make sure the stream's not crapping out. Anyways, Nikki says, it's okay, Puck. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, much love. What up, firm? Naturally Vain says, night. Missed most of it. Ray Rosedale says, it sounds like you're talking super fast. It's hard to understand sometimes. Yeah, you guys want me to go get that link for the original video? Yeah, I sped it up because it just took too long. I was taking too long to talk. So I just sped that up. But in my editor, it was different than speeding it up on YouTube. You know, praise to the YouTube gods, you know, the tech gods. I don't know how they do that. You guys ever do that? You can speed your videos up like two times or 1.5 or whatever. Speed it up or even slow it down. And the geniuses at YouTube, the audio is almost flawless. It still sounds like your voice when it's sped up. So I was me being the dipstick that I am. I'm just kidding, guys. I try to be smart. But I didn't think twice about it. I was like, I'm going to bring brought the original video into my video editor and then just sped it up 1.75 or whatever it was. And it sounds like a chipmunk. So I apologize, guys. Like I said, I don't know what kind of crazy voodoo technology these YouTube guys have, but respect. I want no mas. No mas. Anyways, Fern says chipmunk pox. Oh, yeah. You know, I should get some, what do you call it? Helium. Yeah, one of these times. And let's just do the whole stream. Let me try to do a helium impression. How's it going, everybody? This is PacLives. We out here doing big shit. You think you're doing big things? We out here doing big things, everybody. I love everybody out there. Oklahoma. Okay. Anyways, Terrence says you lashed out pretty hard many times, but it's in the past, I guess. Well, thank you, Terrence. That's very mature of you, buddy. Nikki West is always and forever Team Puck. Oh, you're so great, Nikki West. I love you too. Yeah, I'm team the people. So you guys are, you guys humble me. So I was, we went over to TikTok and we got lucky and got a bunch of followers over there. And then over on YouTube, it paid off because what did we get? Like over 3,000 more subscribers after we went on TikTok. So, I just want everyone to know that just humbles me. I sit around and I'm just like, whoa, so that means this lady, and then that lady, and then this guy, and then, and then I literally, like, it's crazy. I don't even want to freak you guys out, but you ever go to your your TikTok or your Instagram or whatever, and it just, it feels like God put you, like God made you see something, and you see people that you know, and then other people that they're family of people and they follow you. And you never met him in real life. Is that weird or is that cool? Does anybody ever? Oh, thank you so much. Love you, Tracy. Nikki says, I had to change my username and my password because a member of the Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Nikki. Yeah, that's what I remember you saying on there, like a sentence of it. I didn't get to read it past that. Oh no. I love you. But so okay, yeah, I'll go check that. I'm kind of tripping, guys. Hey, thank you all so much for being here. If there's anything else you guys want to know or want to say or anything, please do it. I'll keep this chat open for a minute. But I just want to let you guys know that, you know, what Nikki's talking about in chat is very real. We got a homie, I don't know if you guys know CNAD. He does video games, World of Tanks expert, but he literally sent me screenshots of a multiple text messages he got from people claiming they were in the Illuminati and that they could join. If they wanted, like they were trying to get Sino to join. So, that may just be an internet trick, okay? And we all have heard of that scam. But, it wouldn't be such a big popular scam if there wasn't a sliver of truth in it, I don't think, okay? And also, on that same note, I just want to let you guys know that if you got a right-wing agenda, you're going to be good about 70-80% of the time. If you got a left-wing agenda, you're going to be good 70-80% of the time. But when you try to go like I've tried to do because you guys deserve it, and I effed up. I have to do it and find another way, and I will. But I try to go right down the middle, like I told you guys, I can't help certain biases I have. But when I do a live stream where we talk about Hillary Clinton and all her dirty deeds, I wouldn't shy away from talking about Mitt Romney or whoever was the right guy or whatever, and then Barack Obama, others. I try to be fair for you guys because you guys deserve. You guys deserve to hear both sides of anything, okay? Especially when it comes to that, what Tracy and many people have said. The right wing and the left wing are both wings of the same evil bird. So, and we're all in the middle on the back of, we're at the mercy of the bird going crazy. We're like on the tail trying to hold on. Me and Tracy and all the regular people out here. But, instead of going hard one way or the other way, I went hard both ways. Do you know how effing crazy that is? I really don't know how the channel's still up, so I can only thank the people. But I want to let you guys know that, long story short, if you don't feel like listening to me talk for 2 hours. Long story short, though, all that did was ostracize me from both sides. Do you understand how political the discourse has gotten, how political people have gotten? You say the wrong thing, and they literally, I talk about the cancel culture. People, that's you guys. It's in your hands. Because when you unfollow, unsubscribe, dislike, all that, all the regular people, you have the control. We all know that, right? The media tries to convince everyone that they have the control, and it's their time's up. It's slowly coming to an end. But like I said, if it was about Biden or Trump, I would go hard. I went especially hard at Biden, and the live streams aren't up anymore, guys. I don't know who. The ones I went at Hillary Clinton, they're gone. So you're thinking, okay, somebody from that side maybe's got a grudge against me, but then someone struck me for Judge Judy videos, and she's like right leaning. She voted for Trump, I think, didn't she, or Mitt Romney or something? So I'm just telling you guys that I should have just done myself a service, maybe not talked about any of it, probably. But you guys know that's part of being afraid. That's part of being the scare tactics they use. Oh, don't talk about this, or YouTube money's gone, fella. So what did I do? I talked more about it. That's all I did was talk about it. But I will be more strategic in the future. I didn't know what kind of vultures we were dealing with, okay, but I should have. But I want you guys to know, in those streams, I didn't mean to upset anybody. I was trying to be honest with you. So that's why when I went on a 20-30 minute tirade against Trump or whoever, I would always try to come back and let you guys know that, Biden's a scumbag too. We call him Creepy McJoe. You know what I'm saying? But all that did was make the dude on the right or the lady on the right and the lady and the dude on the left, they both hated me. Instead of, which, you know, like we got 20K smart, really smart subscribers, I think. I love you guys and gals so much. But I'm saying, you should have millions of subscribers if you, theoretically, if you have videos with millions of views on YouTube, right? Right? And it was me trying to be even-handed when I shouldn't have. I should have just, you know, which I still try to be completely honest with you. And it's just the truth is they're both sides are evil as F. So I don't want to talk about it anymore. But anyways, that's a lot of the problem. And then you put on top of Healing Og and Donald Marshall getting mad at me for mystery reasons or, you know, reasons I wasn't clear with. I mean, Og Tellez, I like, you know, was talking shit to him in a Facebook post or in a Facebook private message. So if he's got, you know, wants to not like me or be mad at me, he's got a reason to, okay? But, and that's what I think if he is, it is, that's from that. But I was nothing but good to Donald Marshall, and this one day, all of a sudden, he came in, and he didn't like me anymore. He said there was something about me. So I just want to let you guys know, in real life, anywhere you go, someone comes into you have to work with someone, or you work on a job, and they're just like, well, I don't know what it is about you, Alex. I just don't like you. I don't know. What do? You go, okay, well, F you, dude. I'm going to go over here and have nothing to do with you. That's where you know, and the dude kept coming in talking bad about my deceased family. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, you know, I've been trying to be super even-handed, but the truth is I shouldn't have. I should have just been 100 with all you guys. And the truth is, you know, what you guys believe matters a lot, okay? And there's a lot of disinformation and misinformation. Let me come read comments. I'm going to have to go. I love you guys and gals so much for being here. Thank you so much. And we'll do another one. It'll be similar to this one. I don't really care if they like me name dropping them in the live stream or not. All the crap these guys put me through, I'll probably use their name in every live stream from here on out, guys. I hope you don't mind, viewers. You're about to get a lot of Donald Marshall and Healing Og live streams. I'm just kidding, but they're mentioned a lot in a lot of the live streams, so we probably. I'm kidding, but that's serious. I love you, Tracy. I love you, Nikki. Nikki says, love you. Good night and catch you next live. Much love, Nikki. Yeah, we'll get you a mod, fam. I'm sorry about that. Sorry to hear what happened to you. I love you so much. Yeah. You're a sweetheart. Yeah, that's Tavia, guys. So, much love to you, Tavia. And don't even worry about it. Yeah, I just hope you stay strong, of course. But, all right, guys, if you know of any mysteries that no one's covering a lot, let me know. I've got so many comments from great subscribers telling me how, you know, the hanging tree, they've never heard that story before. No one's ever covered it. Or other videos like that, the Emily Segui story, they'd never seen a YouTube video about it. No one's ever done, you know, and they thanked me for it. So that's, if you guys know of any mysteries maybe that you think would be interesting that not a lot of people have covered. I remember Tamara B, she gave me a lot of ideas, so I have so many, you know, things going on. But I will definitely look at it at least, try to act on it if it's a good enough idea. I remember Tamara, the one idea I never got to make a video about because it was just too long and I just didn't have the time at the time, was, what's it called, Dimension 404, and that was on was it on Netflix or Hulu? Yeah, and that's like about all kinds of paranormal stuff, and one of them had Patton Oswalt in it. I like him; he's a hilarious comedian. So, anyways, guys, I love you so much, and thank you for joining me. I appreciate you rocking with me. I can't pay you back. I want to thank Tracy Cordova. I love you, Tracy. You're so beautiful. Thank you to beautiful Sonia Mabea, of course. Thank you to Tavia. I love you, Tavia. Thank you to Jordy, Patrick, Jordy Yard, Patrick Wright, you know, Kimmy B, Super Thick and Fine Kimmy B. We love 405 Result Survivor, Patty, Anonymous, Daniel, Wybara. Who else? So many. I don't want to forget. But I love you guys so much. Appreciate the coming out and giving the likes. That's so nice of you. We'll talk again soon, okay? And you guys deserve nothing but the best. And that's what I'm going to try to give you. There's been, many hard knocks on the old YouTube, but like tearing my dick off, or whatever his name was, said, very maturely said, that's in the past, I guess. So let's try to move on. There's many mistakes I made, and if anybody cares, there's a guy I know. If he ever checks out the live stream, he'll know who I'm talking about, him. But I just want to let him know that there's nothing I could say, to ever make up for what I did say, because I really, upset the guy. But I just want to let anyone else know out there that, I'm not some kind of cold-hearted psychopath, just putting you on. Ew, he's such a good actor. He was Will Smith the whole time. No, the truth of the matter is, I think, in my opinion, there was a guy, like I said, great guy. He given so much. I think he'd given almost $1,000 to the channel in Super Chat, and like literally people would come in and be like, "So and so's here. Oh my God, he's rich." Even me, he'd come in and I'd be like, "Well, man, you're rich, man." But it was a great guy. So I still feel that way. Good guy. He helped the channel a lot, so I can't never begrudge him, But I was talking shit about him, I'm not gonna lie. But I did, and it was a mistake. And like I said, if I could take it back, I would. But I just wanted to let you guys know the context was basically, Donald Marshall told me, he was mad at me for some mystery reason. After that, he didn't come in for a couple live streams, so I would tag him on Twitter and be like, "Hey man, what's up? Come in the live stream, Let's talk it out. Let's hash it out, And then even when I wouldn't want to tag him or anything, I would get 10, 15, whatever, however messages from people on social media saying, "Hey man, you going live? Is Donald going to be there? Hey man, tag him." So I kind of felt, which is on your guys' part. I'll do anything on you guys' part, so I'm not trying to push the blame. I'm just being honest with you. So I was tagging him and everything, and then he started coming in and trolling the channel, like I said, talking bad about my deceased family. One of the nights, Donald Marshall started talking that ish. We blocked him off the channel, and then all of a sudden, coincidentally, 10 fake trolls jump into the channel, talking bad about my family that's deceased. And wouldn't you know it, this dude who had donated, like I said, about $1,000 to the channel, good guy, I think, he comes in and he's defending Donald Marshall. So to me, in my eyes, that I felt like I was betrayed. It didn't matter how much money he gave to the channel or what he was defending Donald Marshall in the stream that he was, obviously been. That's way too far, dude. I don't care. And maybe he wasn't, but in my opinion, it felt like the dude was defending him. And so I flipped out on old boy, and I was telling him, I'll come to where you live and slap the. Whatever I said, it was it was wrong, and I shouldn't have, said that. And I would, like I said, I've apologized about it before, and if I could go back and undo it, I would. And if I could see him and apologize, I would, because he was literally caught in the crosshairs. I had nothing against that dude. If anything, I owe old boy, who was so good to the channel, and he had the right to defend whoever, like I said, I shouldn't have just, jumped to rap beef conclusions. I just jumped to rap beef conclusions, like, "Oh, you picking his side? Oh, you on that side?" Which I shouldn't have done that, and I was very young. I wasn't, I was younger. I just wanted you guys to know I was very fresh on the internet. I didn't know the rules and the ethics and how you could get basically canceled for saying the wrong thing or flipping out at the wrong person, and I just was winging it, and like people were like every day commenting about, "I love your show, man. Keeps it real, man. Keeps it." So I just try to, I don't know what, when keeping it real goes wrong. But I wasn't necessarily trying to keep it real, I was just trying to be honest with the great people, okay? Because if you don't know, I literally was on a Chromebook on that first live stream because I thought I was going to have to end the channel, okay? We've been going since 2007, all right? And it was very hurtful, sad for me to, it was like losing something else. I've already lost a lot, guys. So I came live one day and explained to everyone that I need a computer to keep going. I can't edit videos no more. And people were super chatting, sending computers, everything else. And So that's the reason we're still here. And I'll let everyone know that it's not, God doesn't make mistakes. And I believe, you guys ever heard that old saying, like people have the spark, humans, some soul human beings have the spark, the divine spark of God in them. So that's what I mean by that. That's when you can get that many people's blessings. That there's a touch of divinity to me, and I could be wrong. I don't know everything, so I'm just letting you guys know my opinion. But all I do know is that it ended really badly, and after horrible things were said, so this and that going on. About 4 or 5 months went by, and maybe even longer, maybe even a year, maybe. But I went on my Facebook and I found Donald Marshall and I messaged him. And because you got to realize, guys, the channel was thriving. Okay, this was I don't even know. But anyways, I messaged him and I said, "Hey man, just want to let you know, sorry the way things turned out." I literally, that's all I said. And this psychopath comes. This is like a year or two after we had any. I haven't talked to him. This psychopath comes back to me and starts cussing me out and talking bad about my deceased family again in the private message. So what does that tell you or me or anyone else? Well, I was done with him. Washed my hands on this dude's evil. Okay? Who do you know? An adult, a grown adult. This dude's like 10 years older than me. Dude's like almost 50. I tried to, olive branch. Hey, man, sorry about it, the way everything turned out. This is like a year later. Then he comes back and cussing me out, talking about my. So I just want to let you guys know that it was uncalled for, and I shouldn't have flipped out so hard. But I want to know how you would react to that, okay? Because in my day, the grown up would do that, okay? That's what the adults would, because the stupid little kid they would still like, no, I'm mad. And it would be the grown up saying, okay, well, all right, you two shake it. So I was trying to be the adult. And anyways, after the apology, or not the apology, was it the apology? Oh, yeah, I think I'm sorry the way things turned out. The dude's flagging, he copyright striked my channel, which luckily that didn't hold up. They're like, you don't make anything. Sir. Yeah, those are all my graphics, all my voice in the Donald Marshall videos that got millions of views, by the way. Anyways, I just want to let you guys know that, my heart was true. But I was very pissed off and I was very hurt, okay? Because you just tell me how you would react if, you give your blood, sweat, and tears, your heart, your soul, everything, and then, you realize, it's just like with Scientology. Allegedly, you realize, you guys seen the South Park episode, it's not about Scientology, where Stan, in the end, he learns it's all just a big scam. Well, that's how I felt for me. All this work, all these years, and then the dude's just flipping out on me like it's just like, if you had people torturing you at the cloning center, like these are celebrities, supposedly, Britney Spears and others. If they were really effing with you, and you guys ever hear that one dude, Billy Bob something? He's like, yeah, he's messing with me there. Okay, you got all these crazy randos messing with you. Don't you think a dude who contacts you years after whatever beef you had and is like, hey man, sorry about that, man. If you were really in danger and you were getting like tortured and all this other crap, would you hold that grudge, or would you be like, oh, man, I better take this. This is another person who can help me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I know victims, okay, who've went through way worse than what Donald Marshall claims he's been through. Okay? Have you heard of ladies who've had their private parts torn out? Okay, that's worse than anything Donald Marshall's ever described happening to him, in my opinion. Okay, they're not like him. They're not like it just seems like they're evil in their heart. So, and that's just my opinion. You take it how you want, and I care what you think and find out and know. That's what I'm telling you. All right, and we're gonna go. I love you guys so much. We'll see you later. Good night. Alrighty, mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Throw me a 7-er. Give me an 8-er out there, ladies and gentlemen, out there in internet earth, the world. You know? Okay, so we just watched that video. It's kind of a long one. You know, Dolph, hey, what up, Black AM? You know, Dollface Cakes, Tavia. Who else was in here? Iranian, someone with a cool name. But that was, thank you. If you're still here, you're one of the realest ones out there. Straight up. You better be subscribed, okay? Don't tease me, you know? Don't tease me like that. Be such a good, great, loyal person, viewer. And then you don't even subscribe to me. It hurts my feelings, guy. Okay. Anyways, that was the gist of it. Dollface Cakes, anyone else, Black Am, who came in. If you didn't know, we looked up to see if Donald Marshall was even still alive anymore. We didn't really find any confirmation, but we did find this, and it was a book claiming to be from him, which he bragged about it, having a book on. So, anyways, it says the Kindle edition is free, which he bragged about it being free, I guess. I think, if I remember right. But look, guys, the paperback version. That's not free, sir. That's not cool, sir. And then another one of this one, whatever that is, for $6. So, if he was here, if we knew he was even alive, guys, I would ask him, Donald Marshmallow, sir. No, I'd ask Donald Marshall. I'd say, hey, man, how much money have you made off that book? $6.12 at a time. You know? He thinks he's clever. That's what he thinks, anyways. But we had some guy with some screen name Donald something. I don't know, but it's been Donald. And he came and called me a name and left. So I think he's still alive, guys. Sneaking suspicion that he's still alive. But, well, thank you, Dolphins Cakes, your sweetheart. All right, guys and gals, like I said, I really do appreciate you checking that one out. I think I got an alert or two during it because it was such a long video. Saying that someone subscribed, so thank you to all the new and the old subscribers. You know, we're getting our weight up one click at a time, I used to say. So, still applies, guys. I love you guys. You never forget about the people, though, no matter what, huh, Dolphins Cakes? No matter how big you get, you know, because this internet stuff's not, you know. I don't think PewDiePie could walk down to his local, you know, amphitheater stadium and sell it out, you know, even though he's got 20 million, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know, on the same token, people like Bill Burr could, you know, because he's a, okay. Anyways, guys, that was about the cloning centers, celebrity cloning centers, and all that stuff. What I'm going to show you now is called PacLives Mysteries, and this episode got taken down, and it was actually PacLives Mysteries, ... or was that double, forgot the name of it. Janet Jackson clone, Bigfoot. I think it's a fish with some weird teeth or something. So, it took a lot of work, though, guys. You may have seen this one if you're a loyal subscriber from way back. If not, it's new to you. Check this out. It's not very long. We'll be right back. Like I said, Stream-a-thon all night with PacLives. How you doing? I was thinking about going on TikTok. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Dollface, everyone out there. I love you. We'll be right back. Check this one out. How you doing? Thank you for joining me for another episode of PacLives TV. Tonight, in this episode, was Janet Jackson cloned and replaced? People are noticing the new Air Force logo looks almost exactly like the Star Trek logo. Is Bigfoot roaming around in the Ohio backwoods? Are advertisers on YouTube trying to target people with mental abilities? All that and more tonight on episode 3 of PacLives TV. How you doing, guys? Thank you for joining me for another episode. This one's going to be premiered, so if you want to say anything or you have anything you want to say to the channel or anybody who may be in chat, go ahead and please leave it in the chat, as I will be with you. Anyhow, let's look at our first story. And a lot of people have said that it looks like Janet Jackson may have been cloned or replaced, as she looks younger and different than she just looked in a few years ago. And I want to thank Sis Blue for pointing this out. I'd actually thought it too, but you guys know I really appreciate it when subscribers come up to me and tell me their thoughts. So thank you, Sis Blue. Let's check out this video about Janet Jackson. Was she replaced or not? And we'll come right back. Thank you. Could Janet Jackson have been cloned and replaced?
Could Janet Jackson have been cloned and replaced?
With the recent appearances on TV shows, some have noticed that Janet Jackson looks even younger than she used to years ago. And there are even rumors that she's been cloned and replaced. Could there be any truth to this? Let's take a look at a few pictures of her in years past compared to now in 2020. Alright, now let's take a look at a couple of interviews of her and see if you can tell if it's a different person or is it the same Janet. Did she have a lot of plastic surgery done? Let me know what you think. Alright, you guys let me know what you think in the live chat. Thank you so much for being here. I want to thank all the patrons. I really appreciate you so much. And if you got $1, please come join us over there on Patreon. If you want to be on the show, there's all kind of different perks where people that are patrons can call in and talk to me, be on the show, do screen to screen, even though I haven't done it yet. Anyways, that's the link will be in the description, and at the end of the video I'll probably have a link for you guys there. So thank you so much to everyone. Alright, moving on. This second story I got for you, PacLives out in the field, got for you, is I've noticed a lot of people talking about Oscar snubs, and there's some pretty famous, well-known celebrities that were snubbed. And I heard from a couple reliable people that when there's snubs like that, 9 times out of 10, well, actually they said 99.9% of the time, that means they're not down with the sickness. They're not in the Illuminazis. So I don't know how true that is. Let's take a look at this video, and most notably, well, you'll see the celebrities that were left out. So rest in peace. And it just reminds me of, I think in 2019 they forgot a bunch of celebrities, but the main one they forgot, kind of upset me, was Vern Troyer. Mini-Me, yeah, they left him off the in memoriam. So let's take a look at this video, and you guys let me know in the chat. Illuminati only honor their own. Recently at the 2020 Oscar Awards, they held an in memoriam ceremony for various celebrities that had passed the previous year. However, they forgot to mention quite a few prominent celebrities, which had some people scratching their heads while others were outraged over it. Some have said the reason for this is the Illuminati cabal that runs Hollywood will not honor people who are not Illuminati members. Most notably, there was much uproar over Luke Perry being snubbed and many other celebrities, including Jan Michael Vincent, Michael J. Pollard, Tim Conway, and the young Disney star Cameron Boyce, along with Sid Haig. Could there be any truth to this rumor, or is it just a convenient accident? Let me know what you think in the comments section.
The curses. The curses. The Illuminati. These are the
biggest Oscar conspiracy theories.
2013, Daniel Day-Lewis made Oscar history when he accepted the Best Actor award for his work in Lincoln. In his acceptance speech, he thanked his producer and other members of the production team, but his choice of words was...
I'd like to thank Kathy Kennedy, our producer, and through you, Kathy, and through you, our mighty team of co-conspirators, at the apex of that human pyramid. There are 3 men to whom I owe this and a great deal more.
A human pyramid? Illuminati truthers say that the pyramid symbol is used by members of the group to communicate with each other. It's their version of a low-key shout-out. So is Daniel Day-Lewis a member of the Illuminati? Speaking of pyramids, in 2013, coincidentally the same year as Daniel Day-Lewis's speech, the Academy revamped their logo to look like this. Looks like a pyramid to me. Is the Academy fully embracing Illuminati symbols?
Alright guys, thank you so much for being here again. In our next story, we're going to look and see if Bigfoot is roaming around the Ohio wilderness. So it's a very interesting story. I've got some video footage for you, so you guys definitely check it out, and I always leave it for the end. So much love to everybody. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you to everybody who comes in the live streams, the Ramen Noodle Gang, all the super chatters, PayPal friends, Patreons. I love you guys so much. You're the reason we can keep going. And if you like this kind of content, please be sure to join me at Patreon or hit me up on PayPal or super chat to the channel. And that will ensure that we can continue to keep going. Not just keep going, but continue to grow. Anyways, without any more talk from me, let's look at that Bigfoot story. 2 men film alleged Bigfoot in Ohio woodland.
2 men film alleged Bigfoot in Ohio woodland.
Could this be Bigfoot or just a man in a suit? Image credit YouTube / We Do It Outdoors. A recently published viral video on YouTube shows a large hairy figure walking through the trees. The questionable video was reportedly filmed in Salt Fork State Park, Ohio, on January 12th by 2 hikers whose identities have not been disclosed.
Quote, my friend and I got permission to fly our drones at Salt Fork State Park in Ohio, unquote, the caption reads. While we were there, we heard many strange noises and we believe we may have found the Ohio Grassman / Bigfoot / Sasquatch in Ohio at Salt Fork. We used a GoPro Hero 7 Black, GoPro Hero 8 Black, and the DJI Mavic Air and the DJI Mavic Mini. The footage begins with a general tour of the woods and features various nature shots of the area. The Bigfoot first appears around the 4-minute, 6-second mark and remains visible for several minutes as it traipses around behind the trees. At around 7 minutes and 50 seconds in the video, it can be heard letting out a loud guttural cry. The two men recording the footage can be heard commenting throughout. But is this really evidence of Bigfoot? The creature itself looks suspiciously like a person wearing a suit, and the way it plods along through the leaves looks very much like the way a human walks. There's also the fact that the video appears to have been heavily edited. Let's check out a little bit of the footage and let me know what you think in the comments. All right, in our next story, we have just a couple of examples of how much the new Space Force logo looks like the Star Trek logo. Very interesting stuff. I thought I'd throw this in there. You guys comment. Let me know what you think. Is this predictive programming like we've seen so many other times before? Let me know what you think. Check this story out right now. Space Force logo looks like it's from Star Trek. President Donald Trump has revealed the official logo for the U.S. Space Force, and it looks extremely familiar. The new logo, which looks suspiciously like the Starfleet logo from Star Trek, will be used to represent the latest branch of the U.S. military, which will deal exclusively with the country's space endeavors. After consultation with our great military leaders, designers, and others, I am pleased to present the new logo for the United States Space Force, the 6th branch of our magnificent military. Trump wrote, announced back in June 2018, the U.S. Space Force aims to protect American assets in space and prevent countries such as China and Russia taking the lead off-world. Thank you for your continued leadership and support, General John W. Raymond, Chief of Space Operations, wrote in response to Trump's tweet. I couldn't be more proud of our team as we continue to provide critical space capabilities for America while building our newest armed service. But what many people are asking is, why does the logo look so familiar? But what many people are asking is why the logo looks so much like the Star Trek logo. Is this another case of predictive programming? And some have even pointed out the communicators in Star Trek could be a cell phone. Was that also predictive programming? And if so, did they have this technology way back then? Let me know what you think in the comments. Alright guys, I hope you liked that one. Cool little story there. Alright, moving on. In the next one I got for you, PacLives out in the field, which is me. Just me, I made these videos earlier. Anyways, this next story is about a very smart guy who actually filed a bunch of futuristic patents, and the media and press were trying to get a hold of him for the longest time. He finally speaks out and talks, gives an interview. Here's a story about it. Very interesting. Check this out, guys. Man behind exotic UFO Navy patents speaks out. The engineer responsible for various exotic UFO tech patents has spoken to the media for the first time. Back in June 2019, the War Zone reported that the U.S. Navy had patented a number of out-there technologies based around concepts far in advance of anything that we see used by the military today. Among them was a hybrid aerospace underwater craft, capable of unparalleled maneuverability, both in the water and out of it. Something that happens to sound a lot like the Tic Tac UFO pursued by pilots during the infamous USS Nimitz incident in 2004. Similar patents had also been filed for a high-frequency gravitational wave generator, an electromagnetic force field generator, and even a craft using an inertial mass reduction device. Then in October, it was revealed that the same engineer had patented a new type of revolutionary compact nuclear fusion reactor, often seen as the holy grail of power generation. Nuclear fusion is the same process that produces energy in the sun, and works by fusing hydrogen nuclei together to create helium. Unlike nuclear fission, which comes with the inherent risk of a meltdown, fusion is much cleaner and safer, while the hydrogen fuel used by the process is so abundant that it is practically limitless. Now at last, after many months of refusing to respond to questions, the man behind these exotic patents, Salvatore Caesar Pace, has finally responded to emails sent by the War Zone. Dr. Pace is certainly well qualified, having previously served as an aerospace engineer with Naval Air Systems Command, before moving to the Navy's Strategic Systems programs. In his response, he emphasized that he was confident about the validity of his inventions. Quote, "The fact that my work on the design of a compact fusion reactor was accepted for publication in such a prestigious journal as IEEE-TPS should speak volumes as to his importance and credibility, and should eliminate, or at least alleviate, all misconceptions you or any other person may have in regard to the veracity or possibility of my advanced physics concepts," he wrote. Could this man be sent from the future, as some have said, or is he just a genius from our time? Let me know what you think in the comments. Anyways, moving on, in the last story tonight, I want to check out, I saw a couple weird advertisements when I was watching videos late night on YouTube one night, and I was wondering if anybody else out there had seen the same weird advertisements. And here is one that I got a screenshot for, but I've seen many more that were not quite as weird as this. But check this out, guys, and we'll come back. Could the government, Illuminati, or some other nefarious faction be trying to find anybody who may be psychic or have the ability to astral project? As you may or may not know, it is said that Native Americans were almost completely slaughtered because they could astrally project. With this in mind, I was watching a video the other night, and in the corner of the video is an advertisement that I noticed. So let's check this out real quick. Alright, and it says, free magic ability test. Ever hear the phone ring and know who it is before looking? Test your level of power. And it says it's an advertisement and visit the site. And of course I didn't go to the site, but it seemed kind of weird to me that they had this kind of advertisement up and it doesn't say if or maybe. It says test your level of strength, your ability. So that is kind of shocking, but also I don't know how to feel about it. But let me know what you guys think. I've seen a lot of odd advertisements before, but this one is just very weird. It's odd that they say, you ever hear the phone ring and you know who it is before looking? And then they said free magic ability test. I don't know. I never heard psychic abilities being called magic once, ever. So let me know what you guys think about it. Alright, so what do you think about all the stories tonight? I hope you liked them. The magic advertisement, that just looked like a trap. Just like when you guys see, you know, whatever it is, Ancestry, whatever, they're trying to get you to send in DNA or whatever. Don't do that. Never send in your DNA to the internet. That's the first rule. But yeah, to me, it just seems awful fishy. You know, I definitely didn't click on that. Who knows if they're tracing IPs, you know, oh, we got one. You know. Anyways, the Bigfoot story is just completely mind-blowing. If you go watch the original video, you're going to see those guys talking all through it. And that, I didn't include their talking in it. But to be honest with you, that makes me think it is not real. Because they're talking in it and they're like, oh man, what's he doing? It just sounds too fantastical, you know, to believe. So, alright, let me know what you guys think about that. And of course, do you think Janet Jackson was cloned and replaced? She does look very young. I noticed her cheekbones, or her cheeks were huge. Did you notice that? So that's pretty interesting and crazy. The Oscar snub, you know, whatever. You guys know if you look hard enough on YouTube, you'll find videos on YouTube literally telling about the Oscars and how they do rituals. It's all a big ritual, and the same thing with the Grammys and other stuff. So I hope you guys like that. The video I put together. This took you know, 3 days of editing, so thank you so much, and I'm sorry it took so long. I'll come back with a live stream soon, and much love to everybody. Thank you. Alright, if you're still here, you're one of the special ramen noodle gangers that I probably know your name. Anyways, I just wanted to say, please don't forget to like, share, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you're new, of course, and please join us over on Patreon. I got Celebrity Autopsy coming, and that is so close to done. And it's taken long. You know, it only is not done because I took time to edit other videos like this one. So I apologize it's taking so long to my Patreon patrons, but I know you're going to like it. Join us over there. I want to thank Amanda, our newest patron. You're such a sweetheart. I love you, fam, and you're so generous. I want to thank Patty, Bama, 405er, Ninth Umbrella, Epic Champs, Dawn Truth, everybody who's super chatted, even though, you know, 1 month we're demonetized, 1 month we're monetized. But I want to thank you guys so much. All of the patrons, Toddler Mommy, let me remember all the names. Toddler Mommy, Sherry B, Tamara, Cindy Bug, and the newest one, Amanda. I love you ladies so much, and hopefully we'll get Tracy back over there. We love you, Tracy. Alright, we'll see you later, guys. Gang, and thank you so much to Sis Blue, Toddler Mommy, and everybody who helps with these videos. It's a community effort, and I love you so much. We'll do it again, okay? Much love, fam. See you later.
Remember that time we subscribed to PacLives? Oh, I remember. I remember too.
Ramen Noodle Gang. We the Ramen Noodle Gang. Ramen Noodle Gang. Ramen Noodle Gang.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I got caught in my mouth. Yeah, I got so many live streams and other videos I want to show you guys. Really a culmination of, you know, at least 10, 15 years of videos or whatever, you know. Who's counting? But a lot of them were taken down because I didn't want to offend nobody, and some of them were talking about certain subjects that it's weird. If you go look, I literally got strike. I think a strike and some. What else happened? We were in big trouble. I forget exactly what happened, but and one of them was over that video. Well, I had videos on the channel called "The Real Music Industry," "The Real Music Industry Part 2," "The Real Music Industry Part 3." You know, I think, and then another one called, you know, whatever, the music industry exposed. Anyways, literally in one of the videos that I got in trouble for, there was a guy, I forgot his name, but he is talking about how, if you ask me, I would, to be honest with you, not to, you know, put dirt on no one's name, and this is all alleged, so I don't know anything, but to me it sounded like he was talking about an artist like Mace, or maybe even like, you know, Notorious Big, someone in Bad Boy could easily fit the mold, is what I'm trying to say. Like I said, it's allegedly. Who knows? Let's hope not. I don't want to believe it is, but you know, like those the guy who's from, and it said he's from some record label, or he used to be an A&R or something, and he's talking and he says, you ever hear guys in interviews, rappers in interview, and this was years ago, you know, this was like early 2000s. You ever hear guys in interviews talking about they got effed in their deal? It's not because they got cheated out of money. It's because literally they was taken, and usually they get drugged up, and then they get taken advantage. And he just described the whole thing, and he said, so 6 months goes by, they forget all about it. They don't even remember none about it. So it could have never happened to them. This is what this guy said, the A&R. But it's time to renew their contract. So they go meet with whoever, the big boss. And the big boss, man, puts a tape in the, you know, DVD player, the VCR, whatever he said. Puts the video in the tape and says, look, this you. And it's literally some dude getting worked over. Okay, if you catch my drift, my euphemism. Worked over hardcore on some jail-ish on video. And like that guy said, they sit there, you watch the whole video, because at first the person's like, that ain't me, no way, that, you know, the rapper, whoever the rapper may be, poor guy, that ain't me. And then they watch the whole thing, you know, and that's a prerequisite, if you don't know, these sick kind of things. If you've ever seen that movie 8mm with Nicolas Cage, he kind of delves into certain sick aspects of things that you'll find when you go down that certain rabbit holes. But you know, the culmination is basically, you know, they turn the guy over, you know, and he's completely passed out. And that's what I was going to say. I don't know if you guys saw about the P. Diddy thing, but I don't know how true it is, but I saw on one of those channels, they said, you know, Meek Mill says he wants to sue, or he's going to sue, or whatever. And to be honest with you, when I heard that audio, I don't know if you guys have heard that audio. If you haven't, bless your heart, don't listen to it. Very traumatizing. You'll never unhear it. But that's what I thought. It sounded like Meek Mill's. And I don't know if you guys remember the guy who released, he was a victim of certain things, Meek Mill's. But I don't know if you guys saw the guy who, in that clip on the video I released the other day. I don't know if you guys saw, but the guy who released the audio or whatever of allegedly of those two rap artists, you know, moaning and groaning and stuff. That guy who released that audio, he said that he went to the party. I don't know if you guys heard it. He said he went to the I think, you know, I might not be quoting him, you know, directly, but to the gist of it, he said he went to the party and they started, you know, popping champagne and everybody started drinking or whatever. And he said he doesn't drink. So he said next thing he knows, everybody, basically he said everybody was passed out. But like if you listen to certain people, they'll tell you that when you're at those kind of parties and they drug you, or they taint the liquor allegedly, or whatever they do, there's two things that happen. One, if you're real lightweight, usually most of the times you just completely swept off your feet, knocked out, you're just out for like 8 hours. 6 to 8 hours, but if you're, used to doing those kind of things, you got a tolerance for them. What will happen is when you're hit with that kind of, allegedly it was like, what was it, ecstasy or some other stuff. But when you're hit with that, you don't get knocked out. You become like a zombie. Okay, it's all allegedly, but this is so like you take that, or your drink is spiked or whatever it is, and the next thing you know, you're just like whoever it may be, it's just like ugh. So just imagine, some music producer taking them, because they're zombified, taking them to the back room, and then he pulls down all whoever's old britches, and then he just goes to town, and whoever the alleged person taking all that D, but that alleged victim, really, if you think about it, that alleged person, okay, is just out of their mind, high off of illicit. So it's very messed up. It's basically someone being taken advantage of, in other words. And so when I heard Meek talking about our people saying he was going to sue, I was like, well, if he really, wasn't down with the sickness and is really like against that and isn't secretly whatever, then that's what he would be doing. Okay? Because that does sound just like him. And P. Diddy. In my opinion, it could not be them. I'm praying it's not. But anyways, guys, before we go, I didn't want to be too much of a downer. Thank you so much, Dollface Cakes Black AM, Tavia. I want to let you guys know I love you so much, and thank you so much to Tavia Medlin for she cashed at me twice tonight, guys. That was so nice of you. You're such a sweetheart. I meant to do another behind the scenes. I never got a chance to do that for you, Tavia. I'm really sorry about that. But before we go out, I know there's a lot of heavy stuff. I don't want anyone to pick sides. I'm just trying to bring you information. You could tell me how you feel, and whether I'm right or I'm wrong. You could be right. You could be wrong. Nothing's definitive. We're trying to learn together, hopefully. But like I said, it was kind of heavy. And there's certain, I got a lot of live streams I want to show you guys. I'll come do them like this, if you don't mind, where I come live and talk to the folks, read comments, and then we'll watch a clip, 30 to 45, sometimes an hour, whatever it is. And that's an old live stream sometimes. That's been taken down. So, anyways, let's watch my variety show. I think it's, I tried to make the folks laugh and give them some joy. So I hope you understand. Check this out. I love you guys. I don't know if I'm going to come back. It may just end after this. But everyone who stayed, I love you guys. And I want to let you know that keep your head up no matter what. I don't just rap about that. You got to just try to, I don't know. It's crazy. I saw a clip of Call of Duty on my shorts. And it was like the hardest thing to do in Call of Duty. And it was simply a guy. He got down. And he was remaining calm, and there's a bunch of guys around him, enemies, like taunting him and teabagging him and stuff. But he remained calm, and that's what it said. It said, the hardest thing to do, remain calm. So he remained calm, and then, I don't know, like, they were still harassing him. He waited about 15 to 20 Mississippi, and then he stuck in his revive thing. They didn't even know he had it. He was pretty slick about it. He kept turning, Anyways, long story short, he pops up after he revives, and he downs both these guys and ends up taking them both out. So it was because he stayed calm and he didn't freak out. Okay, he remembered what he learned. So that's all I'd say to you guys. Remember what your mom and dad, the good sense they try to give you, because, no one will love you like your mom and dad, and some people don't have a good mom and dad. I feel really bad for them, and I think it's kind of a curse, but also, it makes people very independent and sometimes stronger. Sometimes, it makes them mean and weak. So it just depends on the folks. All right, check this out. I love you guys. We'll see you next time. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow. I got that. I know it's not trending or cool, but I got that. I found that 5-hour live stream of, what's his name? Atilian Childs, I think his name is. Remember him, guys? He was talking about Freemasons, this and that, and certain celebrities are down with him, and the members, whatever. I was going to show that and then show a couple of my videos with it. 5 to 10 hour live stream. What do you guys think? Would anybody be down for that? Because you guys know we got a lot of, I think we got a lot of subscribers, but you guys have jobs, you have stuff to do, so I've always wanted to do that since the channel began and we start live streaming, was to do a stream that's either 12 hours or 24 hours long. That way everybody, I mean, that's a whole day, guys. Everybody, all the subscribers, all 20K should be able to see that. You got to believe at least 10K of them like me. So hopefully that's 10K likes right there. Boom. So anyways, we're trying anything because I want to make you guys proud. And I think one of the biggest, greatest compliments I ever got one time was, I think it was after that, we got a check from YouTube for like $3,000 or whatever it was for our viral Kanye West video. So thank you, Kanye, buddy. Even though you've went full N-word and Nazi. Dang, I can't say. But my pops, you know, bless his heart, he's my inspiration. He's the funniest guy around. You know, you guys ever have a dad who's funny, and then until you're about 12 years old, your dad is the funniest guy in the whole world. You know, no one can touch him. But then you get somewhere around 12, 13, you become funnier than anyone ever have that. But anyways, no. But one of the most proudest things I ever had was my pops told me, you know, he heard we were doing good with the show, and he said, you know, good job with your show, son. You know, so. It made me feel good. Hey, what up, Dollface? All right, so let's watch this variety show, Dollface Cakes, and then we're going to have to call it a good night. But we'll be back soon, okay? So I was going to try. I like to make it all the same number, even though I never usually get it right because there's about 10-second delay, you know, Dollface Cakes. So I wish I could do the math and do the 10-second delay and then add it up and make it. But try to make it around 3 hours, Dollface. So check this out. This was for our 10th anniversary. We love everyone so much. And I was going to ask you, Dollface Cakes, would you think less of me if I went live on TikTok and did what they do on TikTok? Because there's ladies sitting around in their underwear. And I was thinking about, hey, that's fair game, dude. Because they give you little gifts like roses and tokens and stuff, Dollface. I want roses and tokens, you know. Give me a galaxy, you know. I'll take, you know. But anyways, I was going to just sit around in my boxers, you know, let my bulge hang. But I need to know, Dollface Cakes, Tavia, all the sweet ladies, I need to know you're cool with it. You're not going to look down on me because I've got kids to feed. I've got a daughter. I've got a bunch of other kids out there that I have, you know, my girlfriends got pregnant after we broke up, right, guys? Then I never heard from them again. Everyone in town knows they got kids. Those are my kids, ladies. So I don't know how to get a hold of them. You know, who do I talk to? Okay, because I want to be in those kids' lives. Okay, and plus their moms are super hot. I'd like to go to Walmart with, you know, old lady I got pregnant. Dollface Cakes. It's a pride thing. You go around with your arm around her. Everyone knows. You got your little baby with you. Everyone knows. Like, wow, this dude's the man. He got Juicy J pregnant, you know, and he's... Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. What are we talking about? Anyway, Dollface Cake says, I don't want to see you in your underwear. Okay, well, see, that's what I need to know, Dollface. You don't have to give me such attitude. No. I'm just kidding, Dollface Cakes. I love you. No, but I was just saying because that's what they do on TikTok. And that's what I'm saying, Dollface Cakes. Either all or nothing is what I'm saying. You ever see TikTok, Dollface? You'll scroll up. They'll put in your feed some chick who's just showing like a little bit of her underwears. It's like, come on, man. Either pull that dress up and really, you know, really give me a boner. or put it away, man. That's just, who's she out here trying to little 12, 13-year-olds? No. I need to see camel toe. I need to see some booty jiggling if you're trying to get me to where I'm going. Yeah, I'm just kidding, Dollface. I love you. Anyway, Dollface says, no, dude, just respect. Oh, I was just joking around, Dollface. I love you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the info. Check this variety show. Let me know if you like it, Dollface Case. Hopefully you'll get a kick out of it. It took a lot of time. Did I mention it took a long time? All right. I love you, fam. We'll be right back, okay? Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my variety show, I guess. Am I going to call it a variety show? PacLives variety show. Yeah, I guess I'll call it the variety show. I don't give a shit. Okay, but anyways, I wanted to give some shout-outs and stuff to people, and I wanted to show you guys a comedy skit, maybe, or two, and show you a new song, premiere it right here for you. So just hang tight, and I really appreciate it. If you have fun, I hope you like the video. If not, I apologize. Okay, the first thing up, I want to talk about the rap lady Cardi B, and I saw on Yahoo, and she told, I guess she's going out with some guy named Offset, and she told him on stage, you better not cheat again or whatever, and it's got a big headline. It's like, she warns him, he better not cheat again. And I just wanted to let you guys know that is one of the saddest things I've seen all day. Back in my day, if somebody cheated on you, or you cheated on somebody or whatever, you would see him in person, or at least call him. You wouldn't say it on stage like you're fucking retarded. But anyways, yeah, you wouldn't say it on stage. Back in my day, there was a saying, I forget exactly what it was. It was something like, a strong woman, you only have to hit a strong woman one time, or you only have to cheat on a strong woman one time. I think it's something like that, but it's like, you only have to cheat on a strong woman once, and then she's gone, and then it's like, you only have to hit a strong woman once, and then she's gone. Because women who are strong like that, they're, you're not gonna mess them around. They're, you only have to do them wrong once and they're gone. So I was just gonna let you guys know that this was pretty sad that, little kids and stuff look up to this chick. I wish these kind of scumbags wouldn't become famous, and you'll notice they're all with all these, even the new celebrities, they're with other celebrities. It's because they all know about the secret stuff. Hollyweird, they call it that for a reason. So they get with other people who are involved with that crap. So I just wanted to mention that and let you guys know that I might be old school, but is that not the worst example of a woman, calling herself a woman? She's like, ooh, you cheat on me 1 or 2 more times and it's gonna be, it's like, what? A strong woman, that's why you can tell she's probably, gutter trash, like most of them do anything for fame. I just wanted to say that, and if there's, any parents or anybody out there watching, just to let you know that keep your kids away from that kind of crap. That's just, that's basically not having any self-respect at all. Like, you think you need this other person so bad that you let them cheat on you, you let them beat you up, you let them, no. Nobody's worth that, okay? And then when we get people who get more self-respect and more, love for themselves, we'll see a new age of this where, Anyways, moving on. So anyways, without further ado, let me play a comedy skit I did a while back. I hope you like it. Today we take a look at 5 of the weirdest eBay items ever listed. Number 1. President Barack Obama's sex toy. If I was going to stick a sex toy up my arse, it would definitely be this one. Very cool. Number 2. Horse's ass storage. If you need to hide something, this horse's anus looks like a good spot. Free shipping.
Number 3. Slightly used, realistic, homemade sex doll. I can't tell if this is a doll or a real woman. No refunds. Number 4. Artificially intelligent sex robot. I was just telling me mate how much I wish my sex doll could talk. Not really. No one has ever said that. Number 5. The Transformer dildo. If you like Transformers, then you'll love this sex toy. It's made from high grade. Wait, who cares? It's a Transformers wanker. How cool is that? I would stick this up me bum any day. What's the weirdest eBay item you've ever seen posted? Be sure to leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to PacLives channel. Anyways, I wanted to let you guys know that I appreciate all the love, and shout out to everybody in the truth movement. Give a shout out to Baba G, Tellez, Sonny, Gattakus on Twitter. Let me see, who else? My homie Thane, of course. And just everybody, Canadian Gamer, all you guys, I can't remember your names, but just keep commenting, and I'll keep making the videos. I'm going to try to put a couple more videos out before the end of the year, and I wanted to let you guys know to look forward to what's coming, because I'm going to put all the celebrity clone videos together again, 1 through 10, and that's coming hopefully next month. And also the video Red Pill, the truth about or the cloning documentary, whatever you want to call it. Still got to decide that with the voice, God in the Wilderness, whatever he pretty much wants, we'll probably go with. But yeah, so look forward to those. And here's a new track that I've been making, and it's featuring my friend Chicago, who's a rapper. He's a really awesome rapper. So check it out. I hope you like it, and then leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you. Much love. Thank you for watching the video. Appreciate it. Rest in peace for life. Ammo in Chicago, I be spitting and ribbon and chilling and peeling and making a killing and flexing and feeling, respecting your feelings. Stay spinning, I'm winning every picture I get in, girl, I'm grinning. They told me not to do it, so I did it. I hit it, I split it, sparked the flame when I lit it. Fuck the fame, get it? Never let it get to me when I hit trees in Sicily. Talking about what a bitch could be, but your bitch ass never did shit for me. So you can either DIC until you DIE.
Higher than an aviator, clean deeper than Tomb Raider. I'm going in like fingers in a fucking movie theater. My nigga, I'm about my paper, hard as a Oakland Raider. Keep what you need on my deck in the hood, but it costs a cater. I stay faded on that ground. Strippers on the town, them hoes throwing that ass up and I'm smacking that ass down. Pull my pistol out and tell all of them hoes get on the ground. I'm out here, you ain't know, I make them get right out the door. Throwing hundreds on the floor, Chicago heat make it snow. A Zanny when I'm stressing and a Molly when I'm flexing. A hot one in the chamber for these niggas that be testing. Put them niggas in the ground, you be quiet, that nigga resting. It's people, they fucking guessing. People can't find a weapon, nobody trying to petition. Nobody was there to listen, I was raising, training, put in work. Never leave a witness, giving hoes 300 stitches. Making niggas think they ditches, bitch, I turn up on the beat. Chicago heat, make a nigga move his feet, keep it blowing no Hall Creek. Bitch, I turn up on the beat. Chicago heat, make a nigga move his feet, keep it blowing no Hall Creek. They done turned me to a monster, my lyrics going insane. I chop a name Baraka, his middle name is Hussein. The name is Django, how you doing? Ammo, take me out this chain. I bang it out the frame, blow more trees than hurricanes. I'm coming with that fire, tended to get you higher. Got your girl singing falsetto, think her name was Mariah. If you want it, we supply it like them boys up on the wire. Get it if it's in the key. We grind it, it ain't free, boy, we keep a bad freak. Rubbing all over me, don't get it twisted. I ain't Boosie, you ain't wiping down for free. Game said it was born, it was getting tired of snowing. Said Chicago handle it, so I had to go flood New Orleans. And then I brought it back, climb right back up the map. You bitches claiming that you rap pussy, you know where I'm at. Take your bitch, pass her around, send your bitch right back. And you can try and fuck my bitch, but G, it's levels to that. I might as well go ahead and put this fucking town on my map. But you gon' need more than a homie try to stop me from that.
Yeah, let him have it, Chicago.
Awkward. I wasn't ready, Dollface. And then Dollface says, run up your TikToks on YouTube Shorts. Yeah, I've actually done that a couple times. It's the whole thing. You usually have to edit the video. Excuse me. Edit the video. Oh no, I think a hair went back into the computer. Who was that? The homie, I forget his name, but he was telling me when my computer started whizzing, so when it gets really going. He was like, "It sounds like you got too much hair in your laptop there, PacLives." Anyways, much love to you. Oh, and Dollface Cake says the reason she doesn't go on TikTok is it's degenerate. OMFG. Run up your TikToks on YouTube Shorts. I know, huh? Yeah, I could do that. I always try to give something new on the TikTok there for all the folks, because it seems like, if I don't, I've seen those channels who do the exact same content on both of them. I've actually run into, I don't know if you've seen it on Instagram or other places, Dollface, but there'll be people, cool people, cool profiles, all that, have thousands of followers, but they'll put about 20, 30 videos out or whatever, because you follow them, you see them. But then later on, 2 months later, they release the exact same video. Have you seen that? They release the same videos. So there's been a couple people, they had, 60 videos, and you're like, well, I can look through 60 videos, your friends, whoever it is. So you're scrolling up, and you see everybody, and you're like, wow, those are cool. And then as the bottom half, the bottom 30 or whatever, you see like 4 or 5 of them repeat, like from the up top. You're like, wait, I remember those. And it's weird. I just don't believe in reposting content. Like, it's weird that you mentioned that, Dollface Cakes, but before I go, I'll let you know that on TikTok, the agreement when I was trying to be monetized, it said, you cannot take content off of another social media site, i.e., YouTube or Instagram or whatever. I don't know. They didn't say exactly. They said they implied YouTube heavily, but it said you cannot take content from another social media site and repost it here and be accepted into the monetization. So literally, you can go look at my channel, Dollface. Well, you're not on TikTok, but anyone on TikTok, you check my channel out, you'll see there's videos like the Kanye West video that we got 1 million views here on the YouTube channel. There's a version of it, but it's not the same video. I had to go in, I re-edited the whole video and made it shorter for TikTok. And I've got what, 200, 300, at least 100 uploads, I think, on TikTok. And every one of them are adjusted and tweaked because when I agreed to that before they put up the wall saying unavailable, and then like a month later I went and checked and he goes, you're not qualified to enter the monetization program on TikTok. Some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Dollface Cakes. It felt racist as hell because they probably looked at me, who is this American, not to be racist, but for real talk, they probably looked at me and saw, who is this American a-hole? Who does he think he is? Because we came in, like in a month, we had 20K followers. We had 10 million views. So they're like, who does this, we never heard of him. He's not Chuck Norris, and it makes me mad because not my fault. These idiots never heard of me. Okay, whose fault is that? Exactly, their fault because they're not cultured. They don't want to go outside of their bubble. That's not my fault. Or we're shadow banned like that one great viewer was saying. Anyways, guys, you don't hear me complain. Anyway, Dollface Cake says, I have noticed that YouTube is remonetizing old channels. Well, hopefully they'll get us. They said we don't have enough watch time or whatever Dollface Cakes. So I want you guys to know that the reason when you see me tomorrow, or the day's coming, I do another 3-hour live stream, and then you see me do a 5-hour live stream, and I would let you guys know I'm trying. I'm really trying for you guys. At one time we were good money. Apparently we're not now, but like Dollface Cake says, I think they're remonetizing some old channels. I'm not, some celebrity. This was a side hustle. I was working, and then one day, I quit my job or whatever, and this became the full-time thing, and then it just felt like it was taken away. And I've every night I think about it, and I'm like, okay, what did I do wrong, and I guess I hurt some. Well, I know I hurt. Feelings were hurt, and I said some things I probably shouldn't have said, and I'm just trying to learn from that. And if you can't, get redemption through learning, I really don't know what the point of YouTube or even, living on Earth is. Because that's the whole point, right? People, there's literally stories of guys who were freaking skinhead white supremacists in prison, and then they come out and they completely change their whole life. Okay, and it's a thing of beauty. It lets you know God's real, in my opinion. So, say you would have, this kid full of hate, whatever, you would have snuffed him out, or you would have, done something, whatever, put him in prison for life or whatever, maybe he deserved it. Midway through his journey, he would have never found that arc where he realized how stupid he was and how wrong it was to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And so there's hope for everybody. Not to say that our arc is any way like that. I just feel like I was, we're given everything, and then it feels like, people who are in no position to judge anyone are judging me. And I'm a single father doing the best I can, and like I told you, this YouTube was just a little side hustle, then it became the main hustle, and then it was taken away. So anyways, join me for the hours-long content, Dollface. Black AM, everyone out there. And Black AM says, since that solar eclipse came, a lot of crazy things have been happening. There really has, but there was crazy stuff happening before that. I remember before the eclipse, what was it? Los Angeles Beach or some ish. All those weird things were washing up allegedly. So there's all kind of crazy stuff, man. There's people who allegedly walk into natural stargates, and then they're on the complete other side of the earth, and they don't know how. And you go check it out, you'll see. Where was that guy? I think he was a guard for some kind of royal family or something, but he was guarding, doing his 8-hour shift. He got his break 4 or 5 hours into it. He goes, he turns down the left side of the castle, walks all the way down to it, and then he's about to go to the side of the castle, is what he said. You can go read about it. I don't have a link for you, sorry, but allegedly. This guy turns another left to go to the side of the castle. I guess he's going to spark up a cigarette or something. Who knows what he's going to do. All of a sudden, he claims that he was in a whole nother place in a whole nother time. And then you go look at the guy's story, and like 30 years later in a bar somewhere, there's literally a guy fitting his description that showed up out of nowhere. It's the craziest thing you ever heard, but, it's weird. You guys ever seen, what was it, the third Spider-Man? The one with all different Spider-Men from different dimensions? That little chubby kid who was Spider-Man's best friend, I forgot his name. But do you guys remember, if you've seen that movie, you remember when he was like, trying to create a portal, and he did by accident, and then that one girl, his friend, was like, do it again, and he did it, and it was all basically to let you know that he was predisposed to knowing that magic and otherworldly things are real. Okay, because remember when Peter told him about certain things, and he wasn't surprised. He was like, yeah. So that's why it was easy for him. So that's what I'm saying. If you're like closed off, and when you were 5 or 7 or 10 or something, somebody told you that ghosts aren't real, the paranormal's not real, which is whatever. Maybe that parent was trying to lead you in the right direction, but the thing about it is, everyone knows. You got to let a kid decide. You got to let a kid. So anybody who tries to lead their kid or indoctrinate their kid at a young age, they realize, even if they're too late to notice, they realize in the long run or the short run that that's the wrong method. Okay, you got to let a kid learn, find themselves, learn themselves. What do they believe? What do they think? It's a beautiful thing. Okay, and then if you're lucky and you're close enough to your baby, when they have questions about, well, what about this? What about God? About what do you think God thinks about this? What do you think God thinks about that? They'll come tell you. That, ladies and gentlemen, is really what it's all about. Okay, and some people, they don't get that, and it's sad. But if you're, hopefully, you would be, build a close-up bond with your babies that you can, discuss stuff like that. And it really helps to have someone to talk to, because it becomes a lonely, winding road if it's just you. You're like, okay, well, so and so over here keeps telling me that God judges people because of, whatever preference they choose. And, I told you, I got lucky enough to one of my, baby come up to me and was telling me certain things. And I just told her, don't listen to whoever. Just know in your heart, God is love. Okay? Jesus, the Christian Jesus, that guy never judged anybody. And he got more followers than you'll ever believe. He's still talked about today. It's because that's just the greatness. And that tells you how great humans can be, how great people can be. Even though most don't, come anywhere near. And it's written, it's been written. Every one of us have that divine spark in us where we can be just as impactful and just as memorable as Jesus Christ of Nazareth. There's 3 or 4 other religions. They have similar stories of those prophets. We could all be that. Okay, it's hard. Okay, you see someone come into your restaurant and they're completely covered in, what looks like mud or fecal matter. Okay, someone with a short temper is going to say, hey, what are you doing in my restaurant? Get out of here, How much respect do you have for someone who never gets mad and is always like, oh my goodness, you saw the same person come in filthy to your store. This guy says, oh my goodness, come here, we're going to get you cleaned off. We'll get you something to eat. Every time. That's how you build a legacy, okay, of thousands of years. People still talk about you. But what are we talking about anyways? Hey, what up, WGAF, buddy? And then Dollface Cake says we need more content. I'm trying to bring it, Dollface Cakes. Like I said, fortunately or unfortunately, however you feel. Maybe it's not your favorite thing, but I have so many, I think around 100 live streams that I'm going to sprinkle in and out that I had to take down from the channel. And I hope you guys are cool with it. That took me a lot of hard work. And I didn't want to delete them and get rid of them. That's why I saved them to my computer. And so that's going to be mad content, but it's going to be like this. I'm going to come intervene, show you guys a clip, a video, and then see what your comments are. Anyways, let's keep going before I got to go. Thank you, Dollface. I love you. WGAF says, yo, watching at work. Damn, I hate third shift. But shout out to you, PacLives. Oh, thank you, WGAF. Where are you working third shift at, man? Yeah. I actually love third shift, dude. I wish I could get a job where it's just me for about 8 to 9 hours, up to 10 hours. 10 hours, that's too much, man, WGAF. But 8 to 10 hours of just me alone, cleaning stuff, mopping, sweeping. That's what I would really like. If the boss would let me keep my phone or my laptop or something on me. That way, if I get a rhyme in my head, WGF, I can record that, It's really a win-win. I'm securing the whatever, and I'm getting to write my rhymes and be at peace for a minute. Anyways, thank you, Dolphins Cakes, WGF, Black AM, Tavia, beautiful Tavia. Who else out there? Thank you all, guys. And, I appreciate you coming with me for this ride. It's been so great, and I can't do it without you. And I hope you know if I ever get on here and you think I'm sounding desperate or needy, it's because the truth is, man, maybe in a more than one way, I am. I need you guys. That's what this channel's built on, and it feels like when which it's not you guys' fault. It's YouTube, like that. The homie was saying, maybe we're blackballed, but or shadow banned. But I'm nothing without you, and I'm only an extension of you. So just like Tupac said, whether you like it or not, I am your child, America, and you can't just turn me off like that. And then Dolphins Cake says, Avenger Hayes baby. WGF says, I work at a gas plant, understaffed and not enough equipment to do our job, but YouTube podcast helps me get through it. Oh, dang, WGF, where you at, bro? Yeah, I have to ask so many personal questions. Where you work at? Where you at? But, yeah, that sounds tough. Yeah, I used to work over there. Well, I'm not going to say it, but, it was the easiest job ever. It was basically, kind of like a retail job, and I just really like people, and I would always, I think 1 out of every 100 interactions, I must have 400 to 500. No, it must have been 1 out of every 200 interactions with people would go sideways. One time there was this guy, it's a long story, but he had all kind of medical problems, and he came in and he was like looking at me all weird and crazy, giving me crazy eyes, and he was like just saying real, blunt things I wasn't ready for him to say. And long story short, he was telling me about his medical problems, and I felt so bad, man, because I was like, what is your problem, sir? Why you give me, because I wasn't avoiding, you guys know the best thing to do, any kind of awkward situation, is plow right through it. You don't want to be like, oh, the guy was looking at me weird, I never said nothing about it. I was just like, sir, why do you keep giving me crazy eyes? What? And he looked at me like no one ever said that to him, but I was just, you got to be good with, real with people. They can see through the bullshit, and hopefully you guys can see through the. Anyways, what's love to you, WGAF, buddy? Dolphins Cake says, Lavender Haze Puck. Oh, whoa, I'll have to check that out. Thank you, beautiful Dolphins Cakes. WGAF says, former Prax Air here in Cleveland. Oh, in Cleveland, yeah, that's where beautiful Patty was from. Yeah, shout out to Patty, we love her. Yeah. A lot of great people in Ohio. Yeah, man, that's where LeBron lived. He won a y'all title, and then he left. And I was always a Piston fan. I was always mad jelly. I was hoping WGAF, that old LeBron, would bring him and a couple of his kids to the Pistons, and give us one title, and then he could leave. Piston Detroit people, we're grateful people. Okay, you come and you help us, we're going to love you forever. We're not going to, and that's what I think, which I'm not accusing you or anybody, WGF, but I think a lot of people in Cleveland were wrong when LeBron left the first time and when he left the second time. This is the biggest basketball star in the whole world. He can go anywhere he wants. Literally, he's on the Lakers, starring on the Lakers right now. The fact that he chose to be with you guys, okay, it's an honor, dude, and it just feels bad. Like, people who really come from the gutter, you got this fucking, sorry guys, you got this freaking superstar coming, and then, like I told you the second time, he helped you win a title. Nothing but love, dude. Even after the first time, nothing but love, dude. Wow. Thank you. We're not worthy. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I just know, I ain't no LeBron James. I ain't out, and that's the fallacy. You have 13-year-old little a-holes on Twitter or whatever. They have the nerve. They have the privilege to tweet at LeBron James or one of these superior athletic people and talk ish to them. That's what kind of effed up world we're living in, folks. Okay? That's why people need to spank their kids. Okay? Guarantee you Logan and Billy Paul, or whoever the Paul brothers, never been spanked one time in their life. Okay? You got to put the fear of God in those little a-holes. Okay? Or else they're going to end up being like that. I don't believe in vaccinations. Well, you're very dumb. I wish I was that rich and well off where I could not believe in medicine that saves my life. I choose not to take it. Okay, well, good luck with that, stupid. Anyway. Dollface says Lavender Haze is a Taylor Swift song. Really? WGF says, yeah, the Cavs is cool and all, but if the Browns win, the Cuyahoga River will probably be on fire. I know, isn't that crazy? Shout out to the Cleveland Browns. Didn't you guys have, who was that one guy? He was supposed to be a big giant star. He was from Cleveland. Remember him? He was on Club Shay Shay. I forgot his name. But man, we up in Detroit, we had Joey Harrington for like years. So I can, sympathize with you. But still, Joey Harrington wasn't like a Detroit kid, At the end of the day, we could be like, well, at least he was from Oregon. He wasn't a real Detroit guy, Because if you're from that real dirty dirt, you know what I'm saying? And you're not worrying about stupid bull. Ooh, it gets me mad. Like Aaron Rodgers, one of the dumbest people walking around the world. I think I'm smarter than dumb. Oh, it makes me mad, guys, because I'm not out here saying one way or the other. But I know I ain't smarter than a doctor. You got to be one privileged, stupid a-hole to go on live chats and be like, yep, I know more than them. Never had one class on any kind of, anatomy or medical training whatsoever. Just like, I watch Fox News. That's what they do. And it makes you sick to your stomach. We're just joking around. I love you guys. I'm going to head out now, guys. I've ranted long enough. We'll be back tomorrow. Much love, WGF, buddy. Hope you're having a good night, man. Thank you for coming through. Much love to Dollface Cakes. Let me know what you guys think if you weren't here live. If you stayed the whole 3 hours and I spilled up my computer. If you stayed the whole 3 hours and 30 minutes, then you are very cool in my book. And I owe you $1. Send me your Cash App link or no, I'm just kidding. I can't afford that, guys. I owe Adobe like $69.99, guys. If you help me pay off Adobe, guys, whoever's watching this, if you can help me pay off Adobe by Cash App, helping me do it, then I will pay you back one day when we're monetized again. Man, that's sad because, it looks like they just boned me hard as can be. When's he going to be monetized again? Never. Let's make it where he can... But he's got, kids to feed. I don't care. That's all I'm more tripping on. I like YouTube. They got the... YouTube helps. Hey, can you help me there, YouTube? I was slandered, and I literally took it to my lawyer at the time. And he was broke it down for me. He was like, because Dipstick said I was at the cloning center bending him over and just working him over every night. So I took that to my lawyer to see what I could do with that. And he told me, you can't sue because it's got to be believable. Okay, everyone who hears it has to believe it. I've literally been in other live streams and people have been like, you're the cloned guy. You're at the cloning place. They start laughing and cracking up at. Even the people who say that don't believe it. So that's where I'm at. Okay? It's a sad, despicable situation. Let's pray for this poor little fella. Hope this dude's 50 years old, Dollface Cakes. Marshmallow. Let's pray for that guy. Man, hope he gets the help he needs, bro. Anyways, WGF says, thanks, bro. Good night, my G. Yeah, much love, homie. You take it easy, man. You be safe out there, bro. Much love, Ohio, Texas, California, New York. Where else? What other states do I know? Washington, D.C., Seattle, Washington. You guys didn't think I knew 2 different Washingtons, did you? Well, why don't you open your mind? Sometimes it's not always, appearances aren't always what, guys, that's what makes me mad. People look at, you're beautiful, so that means you're dumb. No, man. No. I'm half beautiful and half dumb. Don't you understand? Dollface says, good night, Puck. I'm for. Oh, you're so beautiful, Dollface Cakes. Wow. Well, we need to hook up, Dollface. Are you single, Dollface Cakes? Yeah, you need to give me your phone number, girl. All right, I love you, fam. Good night. We'll see you later. Come back and see me tomorrow, okay? Okay, Dollface Cakes? Yeah. You guys heard it. Dollface Cake says she's against the TikTok streams with me and my bulge, my boner hanging out on my couch. Just put the camera right in front of my bulge, It'll be my bulge, and then you'll see my face. Dollface is against that. Who else? Chime in. Let me know if you're for it or against it, okay? A lot of money on the line here, okay? Good night, Dollface. Good night, WGF. Everybody out there, I love you. Thank you for joking around with me. And let me know what you think about the, the serious things we talked about tonight. And then let me know if you agree or disagree. It really means a lot that you came through. But before we go, this is just what we found out. We're not trying to talk bad about anybody or anything else. Like I told you, I was giving him props because it says it's $0. So I was like, wow, you could just go buy that. But then, further we dug, the further we saw that he's charging $3 for that paperback copy. And then for some reason, $6 for that one. And it just makes you think, you have to get that if you don't have an Amazon Kindle, right? Because the Kindle version is... Does this dude have a Kindle? Really, dude? My cousin got a Kindle. It was like $500. She come to me and was like, hey, can you help me program it? I'm not trying to talk bad about anything or anybody. But in my opinion, like 5 years ago, that Kindle my cousin had was a POS. Just go get you a cheap tablet from Walmart. Don't go buy 500. I mean, in my opinion, to read books. You can't do that. You can do that with a regular tablet. Okay, I love you guys. Good night.